You just want you and know. The children crying for starvation, just don't just fall. You want to get a news update, my brother, don't just fall. You want to know what is happening, my brother, don't just fall. Politicians want to make their decision, just don't just fall. You want to know what's happening in the ministry, don't just fall. Yeah, don't just fall. Yeah, don't just fall. You from Funjama, Maryland, don't just fall. Yeah, don't just fall. If you eat cake, my brother, don't just fall. You got this TV. You got this.
Yes, indeed. Everything about Liberia and the rest of the world just tuned to Spoon 107.5, Fabric 101.1. You are also live right here as you watched Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, and on YouTube on our channel. And it is Spoon Talk. Yep, so you can go on YouTube right now and search for Spoon Talk. Good evening from Liberia, Monrovia, West Africa. It's 8 minutes past itself. It's nighttime in this country. We have a change of weather. It's raining heavily. Not now. Who knows in the next couple of minutes. As you have been seeing, water pouring, flooding people's homes due to people building on waterways. We always say be prepared for the rain. But people say they prepare, but people have built waterways. Where the water's supposed to pass, the water can pass there. There are babies sleeping in water. And it has been raining heavily this week. Monday it rained heavily, really heavily, and Wednesday as well. In Monrovia, and I know outside Monrovia as well. So we hear us talking about deforestation and telling you shouldn't cut down all of our trees. Then you understand what we are talking about. But again, from Spoon Studios, we say welcome to Spoon Talk. My name is Lorena Honorary. Every Friday, I am your producer, and I am here to make sure you enjoy yourself, get connected, and listen to everything that concerns Liberia as the CEO Stanton A. Witherspoon and the rest of the panelists come on to analyze different political issues, economic issues. They talk about health, education sector. They touch everywhere in Liberia, outside Liberia, around Liberia, border points, the seaport, the airport, everything about Liberia. Diaspora Liberians around the world come here, they lock down, they watch. We are also live on Voice of Liberia and other partners known and unknown. Always make sure you relay the program on your shortwave stations and across different platforms. Even you are partners, you share the show. You are sharing the show. We are asking you to keep sharing your different groups and pages, all your social media handles, and social media platforms that you are a part of. Make sure everybody locked down. Even my old man can use that button phone. 107.5. Check your channel list. That is the channel to listen to. 107.5. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you are using. You will catch phone. And people, connecting via the Bluetooth as well. For the Bluetooth, the noise right there. Everybody listening right now to my voice, listening to the theme song, Spoon Talk. Yeah, you are all highly appreciated. So we welcome you, yeah. Please share the show. Our online viewers, we appreciate you. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel and making sure it hit the notification bell so that anytime we go live, you can get alerted. So again, I said welcome. This is Spoon Talk. We are going to open the lines very soon, so you put the calls through and tell us what is on your mind. Don't stop it there. You got this. Also bring you bits and pieces of information within. If you are not feeling well, we say please get traveling from Liberia today. We say goodbye. One for ya. But if you just got in, we welcome you. This is Liberia, and the station is Spoon 107.5. We are right here in Congo Town District 10, making sure you get all the information you need about Mama Liberia.
Yes, but you got
And so since it is 12 minutes past 8, I don't know what is that thing that is on your mind that you want to talk about. Quickly, if for 40 seconds, you're not host on the show, please put your calls through. We're using one line. We are using one line, orange line. So please, when you put your calls through and you know, go straight to the point. Call your name, the place you're calling from, and you just hit it there. Say it straight. But you want to talk. They're telling you that be so sad. Oh, thank you for calling. You still talk. I'm about to open the line, so I just want to let you. I'm already pumped. And it's a cool thing to know that you have Spoon FM number saved in your phone. All right, so let's take our first caller. Since you are the first caller and you say you won't be the first caller by calling already, we'll talk to you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening to you, Spoon FM family, and good evening to my peace-loving people of the Republic of Liberia. And good evening to you, dear Sis Lorena, honorary in studio in Liberia. Every constant Afonso A.F. Camara, beautiful Friday evening. Sis Lorena, actually, what in my mind as a training issue is this: destruction from the Unity Party-led government by attacking the European Union and battle. If they do that, it will be very bad and dangerous to the government system and the government at large. Because the 19 million drugs pickings that have been arrested at the Rabo International Airport, up there, there's no accountability. Government president is out there, close to. That seems to be bad governance and bad step in running the state when it comes to the governing aspect. So I think that was the issue yesterday. They spoke against yesterday when they were in opposition. Their support is misleading this country to the higher extent the experiences that we were gathering before becoming president at Joseph Numa like this.
Thank you. Yeah, 40 seconds over.
Even the bad president of the Republic of Liberia, German Panku, see the kind of thing they may do in this country. So illegal things that they are carrying on. We are not stupid.
Thank
but
you.
History with Georgetown comes on October 10th, 2029.
Your message went through. 0777-771075. Call us and let us hear what is on your mind that you want to talk about. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Hello?
You are live on Spoon Talk.
Good evening, madam.
You are live on Spoon Talk. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello? Am I live?
You are live. Hello? Sir, I'm sorry. Your line is bad. You need to change your location. 0777-771075. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, you live on the show.
Hello?
Hello, you are live on the show. Good evening.
Hello, you getting me?
Oh my, wow. What is going on? You
Hello?
are live on the show. We can hear you, sir.
Hello?
0777-771075. How come we heard Afonso and we can't hear you guys? Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Fine.
Thank God. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
I'm here. What is on your mind?
Hello?
Sir, I can hear you. What is on your mind?
Hello?
I don't know what is happening and I can't say, but 0777-771075. I can hear you. I don't know why you are telling me you're not hearing me, because I'm live and I'm clear. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Hello.
Good
Hello.
evening.
Yeah. Hi, come on. I'm Prince.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear me?
Why my mind is government. The trust in it. I forgot about it. The other thing that the Liberians are crazy. You know crazy? Me, the person that brought the trust into Liberia, we can the government now want us to get on the street. Get on who brought the trust into the country. We are
Okay.
preparing ourselves.
All right. Thank you. 077771075. As a matter of fact, today is the day, celebrating the World Drugs Day and of course illicit trafficking of substances that shouldn't be brought into countries for consumption. So there were programs held across Liberia. Good evening. Good evening. 077771075. Let's talk to you. Good evening.
Hello, Governor.
Yes, you are live on the show, sir.
This is Vanny Kelly, Conway General.
Finding, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the honorable discussion.
Mhm.
Actually, the government came to power alive, and which of course we will convince. And when we try all our best to stand on the land of put the government in power, it's a difference. But what the European CDC to come down and today they're up there, they're doing nothing to even convince us who are still with them under the ring. And one for those who stick out home and never go on a ring for anybody business. But because of the surveillance, eligible man, responsible, have all the experience, that is why with me, I put my time to vote for him and brought shit to me. I can say to you, for me, just because of Joseph Walker's attitude, it made me have no respect for any other person I've seen like bro.
Wow.
Even if you be my father, that was in a great day time, I would not trust him because the poor people lie to all. So we need to look up to the young people that will make sure that we bring change to the country and that the country will become successful.
Thank you, yeah.
So Marina, I beg you, please, I want you to please lay my extent or stay down because I saw some clothes for him. I went to the hospital 2 different times to get a nursing because I nursing want to tell him go there, they put the nursing I can't. So my name is Vanny Kelly, please tell him, say the clothes stay in my hair.
So you couldn't leave the clothes for the receptionist?
The clothes stay in my hair, get it here.
Why you also leave the clothes for the receptionist?
4 months now, the clothes just in my hair. I did it as a gift.
So give it to the receptionist. She will bring it. She will make sure it is received. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. 077771075. This is phone talk. Call us and tell us what is on your mind. Let us hear you. What do you want to talk about? Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Sailor.
You are live on the show, sir. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. You are live on the show. Good evening. Wow. What is happening? I mean, some people hearing me, some people not hearing me. 077771075. Call us and let's hear you. What is that thing, that burning issue that you wanted to put out? Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. You are live on the show.
Can you hear me now?
I've been hearing you. That you're not hearing me.
I'll tell it on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to know how you get Oliver is a English now or he is a formal representative of this. And two, what is on my mind is about the drug thing like our government is continuing to limit. If another country has to go about it, and they are dealing with no party, whatever you think, men who have already got that drugs are living from Liberia to, and they themselves not even coming to how the drugs are living from, and the government just taking only and not saying anything. It really, surprising us. president is not saying anything to us.
Thank
They
you.
just keeping us no cover. They got called about now. With him. So let him tell what he's telling when he's touching his face. Because what I said was telling back for his face, but he just did not. And he's sitting down, or he's not saying anything to the address.
All right. Thank you very much.
So that's all my mind.
Okay, 077771075 again 077771075. Call us and let's hear what is on your mind. What is that thing that has been troubling you? You want to talk about? You know, I was just telling you about today's celebration, the 26th of June, since 1987. It has been put aside by the United Nations to celebrate in celebration of World Drugs Day. You know, they want to make sure drugs are eradicated out of the world, if I should say, you know, and Liberia being a part. I saw the celebration. I saw people marching, wearing T-shirts, you know, different civil society groups and rehabilitation centers. They came together and they marched and they went to the ministerial complex. And I saw a lot of our disadvantaged youth brothers, and they were just 077771075. I think they thought most of them thought they were being celebrated. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, you are live on the show.
Hello?
Good evening.
Yes, me?
You are live on the show. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Sir, I'm sorry. We can't be doing that. Let's take another caller that might hear me. Good evening.
Good evening, Nelson.
What is your name? Where are you calling
Good
from?
evening.
Good evening.
Hello, am I live?
Sir, you are live. You are live on the
This is
show.
the boss of POPOLA and a member of the Concerned Librarian for Justice.
Okay.
I want to say thank you this evening for your show. What is on my mind has to do with an important step that the opposition community in Liberia have taken. We have long prayed for this. We were standing by to be alive for opposition to finally come together with one voice to speak with togetherness. Now that we are seeing our opposition standing there, we are very much glad.
Okay.
And we don't care. We all know about the apology. We will see that, you know, whatever is happening is affecting them. Because I know that by coming together, the opposition has sent a shout wave in a span of regime collaborators, regime apologists, and regime fanatics. And there is no apology for that. We will not nail their soul. Look, this country needs to be better than this.
Okay.
This is not what we were promised.
Thank
We
you.
were promised to be rescued. But what we see is totally different. As the different from rescue. So as that, we need an alternative. So if the opposition is coming together to provide us an alternative, it's applaudable. It's applaudable. For instance, the government have too much free lunch. They don't launch. So
Thank
the
you,
lunch has to be over.
All right. Thank you
They
very
have their own
much.
free time.
Thank you. 077771075. Again, 077771075. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Edmund Carr, and I'm a prime member of Concerned Liberians for Justice.
All
And
right.
we will not forget about talking about these drugs. And a good today, we saw people parading the street. Say today is a drugs day.
Okay.
So we are asking the government in 2 weeks now, or even more. Say we're talking about pricing or interest. When are we going to change from pricing of interest to make some arrests? Because somebody is saying that the goods were taken to a house. And from a house now, it had turned to be cocaine. So we thought that by now, that house should have been barricaded by the government of Liberia and such. Because who knows? Maybe he is having more deposit of drugs in our house. But as we speak, he is still being considered as person of interest. Then when are we going to do the one arrest?
Thank you.
You think the drug story will die down? No. This is not the normal political issue that we will discuss among ourselves and then it died down. Because drugs is an element of the international community. So they will not sit here and allow the rescue government to bury the 19.2 million worth of cocaine that was about to be exported into Great Britain according to the DA boss to die down. No. We need an arrest. We want for those that were involved be brought to justice. So to quickly conclude on the opposition, let me say kudos to the opposition. When the program started, the Unity Party guy was running around with video. All the program have failed. The program is not a success.
Thank you very much, sir.
Opposition are trooping into Grand Jada County. Video are emerging for Grand Jada County. People are asking Arizona coming, oh, why you go speak? Keynote speaker, why George Weah is not there?
Thank you very much, sir. You are not a host on the show. You know, I got a serious issue. Like you go 1 minute plus and you don't want to stop talking. We are using one line and we need others to call in. 0777771075. Good evening.
Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Yes, you live on the show, sir.
Are you getting me?
Clearly, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling about power.
Okay.
Yeah, what is on my mind? Especially about a good work. We are doing all the work can do. I appreciate you a lot. God bless you in your life. And you cannot still move here. I need to complete a mission. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. We are going to take a short technical break and be right back.
Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Moravia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Africa. Just to spoon, you just spoon, you will know. The children crying for starvation, just to spoon. You want to get a news update, my brother, don't spoon. Want to know what is happening.
All right, that is it. If you want to know what is happening in Monrovia, in Liberia, tune to Spoon. You can still put your calls through 0777771075. Again, 0777771075. Let's hear you. What is that thing that is on your mind? We have to still bring you, break some stories to you. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening, madam.
You are live on the show, sir.
My name is Richardson. I'm alive. I'm live. I'm funny, but people start it. I don't know.
Okay.
What is on my mind is to do with the issue of Ministry of Health and our own field. About a month ago, they so early. I was driving 15 persons from Uganda and out of Congo, Bravo, for the issue of coronavirus. And they didn't want to send it out. They wanted 4 million for preparation. But since then, we have never heard from them. Is that because they wanted money? That's the reason, and the money was not given. That's the reason they have not come out to the public to tell what is really happening. And sometimes when these things are happening, then we confuse because there is most educated government will ever hire the people of Liberia according to them.
Thank you.
But if we just live in limbo and just fly around here, we don't know what is happening. I mean, there is so sad, Mr. President, that your people not keeping us well. You need information that are also. Your please come and address the nation to know what is happening. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. 0777771075. That's how it goes. Go straight to the point. Tell us what is on your mind, and we talk about it. All right, right here we gave you the chance to offer the platform, and you put your calls through and tell us that thing that is on your mind that you want to talk about. Again, 0777771075. 0777771075. Good evening.
Hello.
You're live on the show, sir.
Hello.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Sir, you are live on the show.
Yeah. Thank you so much. My name is Joshua Colley.
Joshua, go ahead.
Hello.
Joshua, please go ahead.
My name is Joshua Colley.
Mm-hmm.
Lorena, on my mind this evening is about the health ministry. I got my little brother working there. Can you imagine the government entity as health ministry Republic of Liberia, still paying people $82 US per month? It's unbelievable. When he told me the last time, I doubted, but I done some background investigation. All government entities, the least the public were at 300. Ministry of Education at 250 with the lower component. Up to now, the same thing is $2 to the higher ministry.
Okay.
The government are the same need.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, he is concerned about a certain ministry, and that is the Ministry of Health, still paying employees, civil servants, $82 when there are other government entities paying $250 United States dollars. Today, the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency in River County destroyed drugs valued at more than 7 million Liberian dollars as part of activities marking the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. The destroyed substances included marijuana, kush, tramadol, and precursor chemicals seized during various operations across the county. In that county is River G. LDA officials used the occasion to urge parents and communities to closely monitor the movements and activities of young people to help prevent drug abuse. River G City Mayor Wulepu Bati also expressed concern about rising drug use among youth, blaming weak parental supervision and peer influence. LDA County Commander Special Agent Bill M. Cooper Jr. said the fight against drugs requires collective action from parents, schools, religious leaders, and communities. The agency reaffirmed its commitment to intensifying awareness campaigns and enforcement to reduce drug trafficking in River G County. Kudos to River G County. They burned down, I'm telling you, 7 million Liberian dollars worth of drugs in observance of this day, the 26th day of June, being World Drug Day. I'm telling you. So they are saying that they won't have ghettos or people abusing drugs in the county. And some of those substances that they burned down included marijuana, known as opium, kush, tramadol, and precursor chemicals seized during various operations across the county. We heard that on the old road these days, the people they are selling, the young ones are selling the drugs in the waste bags. They are using the waste bags now. They fold it right now tonight. From what I gather tonight, now at night, you go there and everybody is selling. 17-year-old, 15-year-old, everyone's selling drugs. They have it in their waste bags. Oro is being polluted right now. High drugs usage. Even in some of the school administrators are not paying attention, and there are weak parents that don't pay attention as well. And so the young ones, some of them are being destroyed, consuming those things on peer pressure. Some of their friends telling them, oh, you think when you take the 18 years, then that means you're not cool. So sometimes, some people, they get manipulated and they consume it. Today, we see a lot of young ones being destroyed. Every day you go, any part, we'll do some videos that you see, we call them car loaders, the Zogos and Zogis, they try to polish the names and call them disadvantaged youth, but they are loading cars because they want the money. Most of them, 99.9% of them, that go take drugs, and now it's being sold, it's being brought to them to take it. So people need to pay attention. The community need to pay attention. Parents need to pay attention. Once you are a supervisor of a child, you need to pay attention. You are there at the schools, administrators, please open your eyes. Check them. Maybe they should take a drug test at schools, at institutions, even at offices. Yeah, business places. Do the drug test. They know that your system is clear and clean. You're not taking drugs, even as children, students, and even the administrators themselves. We won't be surprised if some of you are even helping to facilitate the selling of drugs. It's serious. It is serious. We see them every day. It is destroying the lives and the future of Liberia. We are very concerned. Okay? They break down the ghettos. The children take the drugs and bring it back in the community. In fact, they come to you now. If you are a drug user, you don't have to go back to them. They come to you and sell it to you. That is how they are making it possible. These are serious issues that should be looked into. Good evening.
Hello.
You are live on the show. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Teresa calling for brother.
Teresa calling?
It's about Opa.
About what?
Opa.
Opa water spoon?
Please tell me that I'm laying my voice. I got recording of 2022. I got serious recording for him. He a cat. I got recording for him for me. If you don't call me, that is me. 2022, even the school, the cat to me.
Thank you, yeah.
I'm talking about the cat, but the woman, I would definitely bad for him.
That's it.
Tell school to call me, take care of to call me, everything the person out there, I will be calling. If you show your people to come and the other people the way to you. Tell him, when you hear my voice, you will not talking.
I see.
Again, that's tell me. You do not call me. The next one will be so what? But you can't tell me to go and
thank you for calling, okay?
I want to say, I beg you.
All right.
The child and his son.
Thank you for calling. 077771075 again 077771075. If you are there, we are here. This is Phone Talk. We provide a platform. You talk your own, and this person come and talk their own. Again 077771075. I'm a producer. I can get angry. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hello?
You are live on the show, sir.
Hello?
Aster, hello. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me now? 077771075. Good evening. Good evening. You are live on the show. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Hello? Good evening. Check your monitor now.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
How you do?
All right. Oh. Where are you calling from and what is your name?
I want to say something.
Go ahead, please. You are live on the show, sir. Sir, you are live. Wow. 077771075. 077771075. Good evening.
Good evening, my dear sister.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Thank you for the show. Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay.
This is Abraham B. Logan now. Somebody try to start the definition of rescue. In a simple term, the definition of rescue is something that could not have been possible in 10 consecutive years. It's not possible in few hours. Mr. Committee must have access the right to Grand G until he used to pass through Africa to get the Maryland. So there in few hours, there is Grand G there. This is why we have to appreciate more so when over 100 million voters to discover, we could not account the government to vote and now more than 10 days. 4% work free today, up to 4% according to how information has been made and being investigated. to tell you this is how to rescue people, even including people who were appointed by the head, and they are being relieved from the position because they are linked with the saga. This is how to rescue people. When you rescue people, you change it. This is why we turn on the President Buhari is the man of our time. They're ready to transition and transform a better man. All of us. People now you could not have happened. Sit here, not happy. Today, in a few hours, all of them have been there.
Thank you.
This is what we call. Thank you for the opportunity.
You are welcome. 077771075 again 077771075. Call us and be live right here on Spoon Talk. Tell us what is on your mind that you want to talk about. Good evening.
Good evening, yeah.
Yeah, good evening. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir. You are live on the show.
Well, you know, with Mr. transparent person who's on the show.
Yeah?
When it comes to politics and I wish I had the dream to see Mr. Waterson. Very, very, very cool. That's what best I've been going to tell you. I want you to come to Latin. Thank you.
You are welcome. 077771075 again 077771075. Good evening. Good evening. You are live on the show.
Hello.
Yes, you are live on the show.
Hello.
Hello, you are live on the show.
Hello.
You are live on the show, sir. 077771075 again 077771075. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, you are live on the show.
Hello.
Hello, sir. You are live on Spoon Talk.
My name is Alexander.
All right. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want to. I want to tell me that Alexander thing for your excellency. Yeah, as the new Senate Bureau for the CDC.
Really? Are you confirming that? Why are you telling? Oh, only providing a platform. 077771075 again 077771075. Call us and let's talk to you and hear you what is it you want to talk about. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. You are live on the show.
Hello.
All right. President Joseph Boaga has suspended the chairperson of the Independent National Commission on Human Rights, Councillor Dempster Brown, pending investigations into allegations of misconduct. Councillor Brown has been suspended indefinitely without pay over claims of forgery and abuse of office. The allegations include accusations that he forged signatures of commissioners on a petition filed before the Supreme Court without their consent. 077771075. Again, call us and let's hear you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Sis Lorena.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Kedu Bapi Gibler. I'm calling from Lower Johnsonville, Government Town, to be specific.
Kedu Agi.
And I want to say thank you for the talk show. So what on my mind it has to do with the issue about those truck drivers that are constantly in the habit of causing serious accidents for us, the citizens. I'm calling on our lawmakers, those appointees, and whoever government officials. Everyone cannot be in our position. That's the reason why we elected you people, and that's the reason for which the government appointed you. We appeal to people to please put policy into place so that our citizens can be at peace. Yet nowadays, you see truck drivers, most of the truck drivers that are riding the truck, some of them, they don't even have, sorry to say, with no disrespect to most of them, they are not even family members. They say they have family to take care of at home. So intentionally, someone can run into motorbike riders, forgetting that the motorbike rider is carrying a passenger, and at the end of the day, life taken away. Imagine observing one of the graduates who lost her two legs. It was very sorrowful to see such a thing. We are calling on the government to come up with a strong policy onto the truck drivers and let them travel in the night time because they can do it intentionally. And I want to be specific to say our Muslim brothers are very wicked. I have seen them because I live in Jakarta here. I can see them on the Somalia Drive and Japan Freeway. When they see they are ready, they are family members in a hijab, they are children crossing the road. They can be stopping the cars with their two hands, making sure that they will cross safely. But when they see ordinary people crossing, they don't want to know. They don't even stop the rush. Let us stop this thing. We are all citizens, and let us treat each other as citizens. Thank you so much.
077771075 again 077771075. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. What is the name? Where you calling us from?
Johnson Zachariah calling from the White Johnson here.
What is on your mind?
While on my mind, I want to find out to you who preach equity come with playing. I want to ask Senator Waterspoon, why about a criminal case? He tells us something about it. You always attacking the government. So I want to see criminal case, completed criminal case in America, what is happening with it. Thank you.
Thank you too. 077771075 again 077771075. Call us and let's hear you. What is on your mind? What is that thing you want to talk about? That you've been thinking about it, like you want to get it out of your chest. You said the only place you can talk about it is on Spoon Talk, and Spoon Talk is here now, giving you the chance and opportunity. You people are very, very important. The fact that you have to come on and express your opinions first before the panelists come on, it tells you that you are partners. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Hello, you are live on the show. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
I know you're calling myself calling from Jakarta.
All right, Carmen, go ahead.
I'll call you on the president. The particular just we took our time to vote for the president. So they just issue he must go through the just issue to know who brought this just. But if you not do it to the now, we will not go there for him. We'll not waste our time behind him. Because our children will only boys children. And we don't want our effort to go in.
Okay, thank you. 077771075 again 077771075. If you are there, we are here. Call us and make sure you put your calls through. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, you are live on the show.
Yeah, my name is Chukwumasi calling from here.
Okay. Go ahead. Let us hear you.
Hello.
Sir, go ahead.
The thing that on my mind is the reason the people took the Koruba from his power and the Guinean soldiers they are stay at the border. So very what is the people taking the Koruba from his power? Because happened.
Hello? Okay, sir. Thank you. 077771075. He is concerned about what is going on at Solomba border. He said the Guineans are still sitting there. They have taken over the land. It is theirs now. So what was Yeke called about taking out of the House of Representatives? All right. President Joseph Boakai has issued an executive order establishing a national task force to combat illicit mining activities across Liberia. The task force, called the Protect Our Resources Task Force, is mandated to halt illegal mining, investigate operations and ensure arrests and prosecution of offenders. It will also work with security agencies to enforce mining and environmental laws while addressing growing concerns over environmental destruction and revenue losses linked to illegal mining. You have been concerned about your mining sector? Well, a task force has been established. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Sir, good evening.
Are you hearing me?
Clearly.
Hello?
077771075. We can hear you. You just need to go ahead, tell us your name, where you're calling from, and tell us what is on your mind. All right? Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, you're live on the show.
This is Ruben Connie, and I come from my Ghana Bay resident.
Okay.
What in my mind is when the Unity Party people are talking about model road, that colonial road, I always call it colonial road, model road, that people are working on it going to the southeast. But then when they talk about rescue, we rescue them because the former vice president, now president, from the entire rehab area where he lived before, until the road got to it, he could not pay it. It was the CDC that he pay accumulated. So we rescue him. We provided him space. Today he lives in a better place. He never had thinking of developing new area. So when we talk about road, we pay for it. Development is just continuity. But when they claim that they are the one that are doing everything, but then we do the entire environment that they're working on. So what they can be flying on Rehab ELW Road, Puebla Road, the entire community, those community and other area. And it's starting. You talking about, you both say about Model Road. We pay road from here to Golu. Pay that for you. Be talking about Model Road moving around. This colonial road noise making with way. For the issue of the drugs, I think this government will not fight drugs. They campaign on it, but they don't have the way out because they have planted men within them. And these are the same men yesterday they were bringing drugs into the government of CDC. And that's what they are doing to the Liberian people now. The Liberian people are now seeing what they are doing. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. 077771075. I see Dr. Richardson in the back. When she is ready and she comes through, we will start the conversation. Good evening.
Thank you very much. This is the voice of Peter Star, and I join you from Borough District.
Okay.
What's on my mind has to do with the issue of the judge. President Biden, I want to tell you to be even for presiding over Liberia. I want to tell you the truth, President, we will not forget about the judge issue. If the delays above us to forget about the judge, we will not forget. We want to know few clever things. Whether you use the airport or the seaport, we want to know. One now, I'm talking about you guys see.
Thank you. 077771075 again. 077771075. Dr. Richardson.
Hello, Lorena. How you doing? I miss you guys.
Welcome. How are you? Yeah, we miss you, Doc. It's been a while. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm tired today, but we have to talk issues relating to Liberia. I've been listening and finishing up my work here, but I just miss, coming and hanging out with you and driving. How's your car?
The car? Without I don't have the car again.
What happened?
It spoiled completely, Doc.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh, sorry to hear that. That car was running as it was.
Yeah.
I have memories of that car.
I can't imagine. Yeah, Doc, I don't have that car anymore. So how are you, Doc? How's the family? How's your grandson?
Everyone's doing well. We just had a big family reunion in the Connecticut area, which is north of New York City, is north of me. Okay. Yeah. I know your dad lives locally, so you probably know he lives in New Jersey area, right?
In Bristol.
Yes. it's not far from where I am, 45 minutes. So it was a 4 hours drive to get there. But you know, in this part of the world, driving 4 hours is not a big deal because you know there's rest stations, it's on Qatar Road. So it was a nice drive. Our family, as me and the children have not really taken a family trip like that, you know, we're all in one confined space. You know, when they decide that they are grown up in college, they didn't care for mommy and daddy business too much. So it was nice just for all of us to be in a confined spaces. And I got to, you know, one of the greatest thing I remember about being at the family reunion, you get to see some of your older aunts and cousins, and you get to understand stories about your, you know, your family. Hi, Stanton, welcome to the program. It's good to see you. We're just talking, Lorena and I.
How you doing, Dr. Richardson?
Yeah, so you get to understand just, you know, family history. I get to understand some of my genealogy, where I got my looks from, my, you know, so some parts of your bodies, you get to understand where you got them from. And it's just good to see, like, the oldest person in my family on this side of the world is about 88 years old, 89. So I got to listen. We honor our past, like honor the people who went ahead of us, and so everybody talked a little bit about what they knew about that person. So that was a good experience.
Wow, and you are all over there in America.
Yeah, we're a lot. There's a lot of us here. My mother's side of the family, they settled in Arlington. I'm sure you're familiar.
Yeah.
And because of the war, yes, we are related to Charles Taylor. It was a small settlement, and it was settled by, you know, the slaves. And these slaves, you know, the Hills, the Hogars, the Moors, the Taylors, all of them did not have freedom in this United States. They, you know, came to Liberia to have the right to be free. And that's how part of Arlington, Cruiserville, Millsburg, I think Bensonville, all of those, what they call the settlers, were established. But very mixed people, you know, it's mixed up now. But, you know, I just speak about the resiliency because imagine being a slave in this country and taking the ship forever. It seems like it took for them to get to Liberia. And then a lot of them died because they were not familiar with the territory. And then, of course, they ended up, you know, staying. So we'll save our conversation for another day. Let's talk about his politics.
But do you know that most of those
Lorena, let's talk politics. Let's talk politics, Lorena. We're interested in the Richardson family history.
Well, no, she was just going to ask a question related to Liberia.
Richardson, let's go back to Saturday night at the movie. You can come Saturday and discuss about your family thing, man.
Hey, man. That one question you are going to ask me. You are going to tell me something. Tell me something. Hey, man.
I beg you, Lorena, let's talk about politics, man. You need that Richardson family renew your business. Y'all do it on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday you come, you talk about your John Kisse and Joseph Boaka. Yeah, you leave me alone.
You don't talk about Joseph Boaka. We even talk about John Kisse. Joseph Boaka.
No, you talk about John Kisse was a paramount chief. My father was a chief. Matera Nipo sold the flag and all the yama. Who believe that thing? You leave me alone. Let's talk about our current issue. Yeah, man. I'm hungry. I come to show you kidding me about. You get people from Arlington, Cruiserville. So what? Let's talk about people going to Grand Judea and creating problems for Unity Party. That won't worry me. Yeah, that won't worry me. Yeah. They put on Grand Judea. Mr. Coming are going to drink Grand Judea for what? Why?
So do my put out here? Be walking around here?
Yeah, man. What a wicked shit out of business. For me, it worried me to see the opposition uniting. It worried me. Yeah, that's worrying me, Dr. Richardson.
Why are you worried about the opposition?
Yeah, it's something bad.
Why?
Opposition united, it's not good for Unity Party. It's worrying me.
So you worry about Unity Party?
Yeah, I am worried about Joseph Boaka. I am concerned about Joseph Boaka.
Okay.
If you don't know, I am concerned that to see Mr. Cummings and to see Musa Belete and Simon Freeman and Bernard Urey and Joe Howard Taylor, right? Kabina Janan and all these people there, I'm concerned.
Why are you concerned?
Because this is some bad thing about to happen in our country.
Like what?
That this is a threat to the Unity Party. I'm concerned.
You see
to see these people that they are recharging and rejuvenating and regalvanizing, and they are coming together to say, yes, we are coming in unison. These are sleeping giants. I don't know about you, Fede Bala. To see these people coming together, I'm concerned. When we have the $20 million drugs issue, these guys then they are gathering, I am concerned. I am deeply concerned. I don't know about you, my fellow Liberian. Are you concerned? Are you concerned that Mr. Cummings is taking a position to be leading the opposition charge? Are you concerned? Are you concerned that President George Weah, the former president, is here in America and giving directions? Are you concerned? I am concerned. What about you? What about you? Lorena, don't tell me about Francine with Richardson family tree. No, I care less about that right now.
You part of a family tree. I know if you
listen, right now it's not family business. Yeah, this is about Liberia. When these people come together, it's a problem for our country. That's a complete takeover. Is Mr. Cummings telling the Liberian people it's time for Joseph Boakai to go? I want to ask Emmanuel George. He couldn't answer that question yesterday.
Oh, you remember the retired Suffering Raleigh?
Very Wallace, what are you saying to me? Are you concerned that when these people come together, Sefini for Joseph Boakai Unity Party? Is it Sefini? Is it Sefini? No, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. I am thinking, every day I think Liberia. Every day I love in Liberia. And every day together we will build a beautiful country. Like Joseph Yima Boakai said. So where are we? Dr. Richardson, your political leader, Musa Hassan Belete, I'm hearing that everybody's sleeping to his place in Nima. Right now, they are sleeping, they are camping. They are having a camp night. Mr. Cummings is sleeping in Musa Belete house. Moriah Yakula is sleeping in Musa Belete house. They are camping right now. They are camping.
The first time, by the way.
No, I'm not saying the first. We got to come together to know exactly what happened. If you know anything, let me know. You got to tell me. My fellow Liberians, are you not concerned that the sleeping giants are waking up? I'm going to call Musa. Musa is heading to Grand Jude. Cummings heading to Grand Jude. Bernard Urey heading to Grand Jude. Kabina Janan heading to Grand Jude. We're looking at Joe Howard Taylor on the road. Grand Jude, here we come. They are all celebrating. Some Liberian people, what's going on here? Look at, no, Emmanuel George running away. Liberian people, Yvonne, Iyo, what are you hearing? What are you hearing? What are you hearing? In the midst of the drug scene, the opposition coming together, Dr. Richardson, this is scary. Lorena Honoré, you got to keep your eyes open. Forget about Dr. Richardson family tree. It's not important today. Got to keep your eyes open.
Don't dismiss my family tree like that. Uncle for you. Okay.
Let me ask the people, hello, your name and where you joining us from. Your name? Hello? You got to talk quick now. All right, you're not ready to talk. So my thing is that the people are calling. Blama, Annie, what are you saying, Blama? Annie, what are you saying? Gibson, Jerry, thank God you coming on. They are going in your backyard, Gibson. Hey, Gibson, you can't come on any beautiful day but today. What the Liberian people say? Gibson, we will talk to you. They are going in your backyard. I am concerned about the opposition unity, David Boko. Are you not concerned, David? When we are talking about $19-20 million worth of drugs that the government cannot investigate, are you not concerned that opposition they are coming together?
But not opposition.
They are coming together. I mean, let's try to dissect this thing. So welcome to Spoon Talk, folks. Welcome to the show. I'm hungry. I have not eaten since this morning. Gibson, I'm hungry. I've been so busy trying to talk about the Liberian politics here. This person said they need a red palm or soup. Who name you red palm or soup? Hey, man. I want to eat some red palm or soup with okra inside, the slippery one. The one that only my sister Cecilia can cook. Because you know what? She learned that from Cape Man, where she grew up, and her husband came from Cape Man. The piper. They can cook the red palm or soup with the fish head. Yeah. And it's slippery. Yeah. When you cook it, you eating it, and you sweating, you say, yes, sir. With the pusao rest, the parboiled rest, put small okra inside too. That's what I want to eat right now. But you know what? I don't have it though. But I got to talk to the people about everything getting dim because I'm hungry. No, my eye can't open good because I'm hungry. I don't know why. But I want to say to all of you, welcome to Spoon Talk. What are your concerns? Let's put a line up before we hear Gibson. Let's listen to the people. What are they thinking right now? Cummings, Mr. Cummings, Alexander Benedict Cummings, Air Cummings, Mr. Cummings. Yeah, but man, Mr. Cummings making me vest. Mr. Cummings making me vest. Can you imagine that? Mr. Cummings side with the opposition unity. Hey, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start this show, we ask you to just call. Just call. Mr. Cummings side will up. Listen, I'm surprised. I am. Gibson, I am surprised that Mr. Cummings going to be the keynote speaker to draw the line, that single red line, and said this government have failed. We need a new government 2029. Let's take some calls. Your name and where you joining us from. You laugh on Spoon. Your name. My man, you gotta listen. Don't listen to that thing. Talk to us. Then what's your name?
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, but know your receiver, my man, and talk into the phone. We gotta go.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, so talk to me. What you say?
Yes, this is Investor Kenneth, former chairman of the
Investor, you on the phone, you live. Talk to us. Mr. Cummings then going Grand Judah. What say you?
This is Investor Kenneth, the former chairperson of the DC Charter Solutions.
All right, you ready to talk? Yeah, you wasting my time. Your name and where you joining us from? All right. If your call, you don't listen to your radio. You listen into the phone and talk to me. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Merlin Singh Yadro from North.
Yeah, my friend, Mr. Cummings and all the opposition going Grand Judah. What say you?
So here's the thing. It's what goes around comes around. Yesterday, when CDC was in power, the four political parties were in front CPP. They were opposition unity. It was Alexander Cummings who did all the daily work in DC, who hired a lobbying firm called American Enterprise Institute, and he was spending all the money there and benefited Bwaka. So why now you go to the opposition unity? It is nothing strange.
So what's your point? What are you saying? What are you saying? You will know that history. Talk. What's your point now?
My point here is, it should not surprise you people. The see opposition unity that existed yesterday can exist today to opposition unity party.
So you like this or you don't like it? You like it or you don't like it?
100% for it. I'm
all right, thank you very much. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from?
This is Mohammed Sharif from Columbus, Ohio.
Mohammed from Columbus, Ohio. You like this thing, opposition going to Grand Judah? They say they want to remove Joseph Bwaka. You like it or you like it?
Oh, I like it. The thing is...
Well, how you like it, my man? You're making me feel bad, but tell your own.
I'm opposition. You know about the affair. For the fact that Kumi is on the ground, everybody is afraid. The fact of the matter is, you never found them one with him.
A lot of when I take no more calls, I give you, I will take 5 calls. No, but how am I, man? Because you're making it. Go ahead.
So, with the support of ANC, other unit, plus other opposition unit to support CDC, everybody is done.
Ladies and gentlemen, share the show. It's all about Grand Judah today and call me President in Grand Judah. Let's just call my friend, your name and where you joining us from?
From Darling, calling from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Daddy, you like to see you hearing? Call me going to Grand Judah. Ben Ayue, Kabila Jada, Drew Howard Taylor, Simon Freeman, everybody on the way to Grand Judah. What say you?
Yeah, what is very in this for the Liberian people? Those are just bunch of corrupt politicians who are regrouping to loot again. What is in it for Liberian people? That answers our question. What is in this whole collaboration? What do Liberian people stand to benefit? What have they benefited? Let us talk about that instead of people corrupt politicians gathering somewhere to who are really getting to go and play how to loot the country.
Thank you.
What is in it for Liberian people?
Thank you very much. Let me take another one. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where you joining us from? All right, my man, you're not ready though. We ain't going to waste time today. Your name and where are you joining us from?
This is Jack from Philadelphia.
Talk to me, my friend.
Yeah, so why would you blame Cummings for going to Grand?
No, I'm blaming nobody. My man, don't do that to me. I'm asking you for your own view. What do you think?
So this is what happened. When you were at the Manhattan Agreement, and then you think of the document. You didn't just think of the document, you're talking to court. All the commitment you people had, you have avoided it. Drugs in the street right now. No jobs. People are not getting paid. We have Guineans to the border. You want me to do a border still? You got a 42-year-old experienced man, as you said, but he proved it to be inexperienced. He's all around getting people cheek. If they have a genuine concern.
Wow. Wow, thank you very much. Let us know other people. Folks, you got to call Cummings and the rest of the crew going to Grand Julia County. Is that the opposition unity you're thinking about? Is this what's going down, my people? That I heard that Mr. Cummings will call. He's going to call that President Bwaka comes 2029 should not be re-elected. I heard that Mr. Cummings is going to say in his speech, yes, a red line. Your name, my friend, and where you joining us from? I'm getting frustrated right now. I'm not there yet.
Don't be frustrated, sir. This is Emmanuel Willie and I call from
Emmanuel, I am frustrated because where are we hearing? Kabila and Johnny going there for ACO, ALP, Bernard Ure, he going, Alexander Cummings, ANC, Sima Fremont, I know Sima Fremont, MPC or something. And everybody had a Jua Howard Taylor, NPP, and that Musa Benete, CMC. What are we hearing? The people saying that this is a political coup. But talk to me, my friend. Talk to me.
Let me tell you, George Weah will destroy everything. Let me tell you, Tony, the reason why Charles Walker Bronsky died back into this, it was because he entrusted George Weah. And George Weah played that part. I just looking at Comey. Comey seems so desperate. The other day when you did an interview with Eugene Lane, what he said, he personally attacked Comey, most especially his 1%. So George Weah, when it comes to George Weah holding a ticket and everybody following, I see it to be childish. They are not going to do anything with it. For 6 years, they destroy the country, they loot the country, they kill auditors. There are a lot of people who are hurt because of that same George Weah, the attitude. Look at the old man Diamond on the top from Bible.
So let's move ahead. Thank you for your view. Let's move ahead. Your name, yes, sir. Your name. Follow the show and share the show. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hey, Senator, my name is George. I'm calling from Portland, Oregon.
Georgie, talk to us, man. What do you think about coming leading the troop into Grand Julia?
First of all, I want to ask you a question, please. What has Comey done to you?
All right, so we'll answer your question tomorrow. Come back. Your name and where you joining us from? Yeah, man. Tell you who they got what Comey done to me. Yeah, man. I hope you're like that. You want to get your name and where you joining us from, man?
I'm calling from Massachusetts.
Edward, go ahead. Tell your own.
One sitting president. One sitting president destroying people more. Making people homeless. Then you have opposition to be united. You have sitting president, maybe $10 million marshal in Lofa. You don't have opposition to be united. You have president who allowed Guinea to our border up to this time. No result, no accountability up to this time. You don't have opposition to be united. You have president who told a cabinet minister to steal and loot Liberia. Then you don't have opposition to be united. Opposition are getting united to remove them because they are criminals, they are crooked, they lie to the people, and they are abusing the people over it.
Thank you very much. Let them more calls. I know you're in Zico. Let them more calls. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Benedict and I call from South Dakota.
Benedict, talk to us. What say you, man? The troops are going towards the Grand GM border right now, and everybody in Zico, the opposition said they are united. Opposition unity. Cummings is going to be the keynote speaker. He's going to draw the red line, say comes 2029, President Baka should be a one-term president because he has failed the country and he should go. What say you? What kind of message be that one? What say you, my friend? My man, you talking to us or you not talking? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Talk your own.
This is Mabu.
Mabu, go ahead.
Yeah, let me bring you back here. When the Republican Party was struggling, the Tea Party came to support them. And they were able to collaborate and give the Democrat hard time. The same thing is happening in Liberia. I will tell you something today, read it in your book. Cummings will be vice president. Benedict will be the speaker, the guest speaker, and you'll go from there. Read it in your book and remember it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and take more calls from people. You'll tell your own. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hey, my name is Andrews. I'm joining you guys from Smyrna in Delaware.
Go ahead, talk your own.
Yeah, my man, you know. Sorry.
My man, you talking to us? I will take the next call.
I'm talking to you, Spoon. Listen, man, it's very interesting to see how everybody going down to Grand Gita. Everybody going to Grand
we'll come out of you tomorrow. You're not ready, you're busy. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Ime. I'm calling from Iowa.
Ime, talk to us. What do you think?
My man, you don't have an opposition to be united? That's why you yelling.
But what did they, my man, listen, try your own. Leave my own alone.
United because parents cannot afford anymore to send their children to school. Opposition getting united because Guinea to our border and the government lies for them. Opposition getting united because the government breaking people home down, they're making the Liberian people, I give them power, they're making them homeless. That's how opposition getting united. Opposition getting united because there is no accountability and transparency anymore. We don't have freedom of speech in our country. That's how opposition getting united. People in the government stealing, looting, raping children. Opposition are getting united.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's take more calls, my friend. Let's take a few more calls. We'll go back in studio. Ladies and gentlemen, share the show. A beautiful way to start this segment. I want to say to all of you, Mr. Cummings and Grand Judah, what say you? Your name and where you joining us from?
Hi, Senator Victoria T. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Hey, God, I'm feeling in the woman here. Go ahead, sis, babe. Topo, Namo Tifo, Oh, Samu Clone, Gena Fano, yeah. Siatie monobo, yemundeko, hey, yemumbona, yemumbona. So the people from the southeastern region begin to see. They did not looking good. The people that come together. Hey. Yemumbona, hey. They put them together. Yeah, no, banana. Poo. Thank you very much, says Ray. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me take another one. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hello?
Yeah, your name.
My father wants me to decide.
All right, if you ready to decide for the woman, then you'll come back. Your name, why you message a woman, a man calling a woman says she's ready to decide. I know what a woman ready to decide for, but let me go ahead. Your name and where you calling us from?
I'm Theophilus Nero, calling from North Dakota.
Yeah, go ahead, Theo.
When we talk about the political party here is going to Grand Gita to go and celebrate is very, very good. Because I see it in the sense that the previous administration has failed us.
Oh, what kind of administration is that they have done things that we don't know why it's really happening. People are not going to school. Children are all on the street selling.
But let me hold you there, Tio, let me hold you there. Let me pause you a minute. I make a call back. I beg you, Chief. I gotta go in studio here. That Richardson, there's a whole formation here. Everybody's saying what is happening in the country. That Richardson, I am concerned that the opposition unity people are saying it's bad for unity party. I don't know what you're hearing here. And we'll continue with the phone call on this Good Friday. But something is turning. People want this opposition. That Richardson, what are you hearing? What are you sensing? What are you smelling? What is cooking? Talk to me, Dr. Richardson. Talk to me.
I'm hearing that Liberian people want a change and that people are just tired of the SIMO, this government, the Rescue Unity Party came in to rescue Liberians. They came in to help improve our education system. They came in to help improve our health. You know, they came in to dip down into agriculture and let us see some benefits of our land, the fruit of our labor. And it's been, what, 2 years or more, and they have not, you know, gotten a grip on the country and its direction. We have no plan as to where our country is going, and people are talking about it. So it seems like they have some tolerance of somebody coming together, the opposition coming together. It shows some sort of strength and some sort of unity, and it normalizes that people from different political ideas or ideology, if you can use that word in a Liberian context, can come together and discuss without any malicious activities occurring. Because I will not forget the CPP. I'm sorry, in this whole debacle, I'm not going to forget what happened during the CPP. That is at the forefront of my head. But it shows that
so quickly, let me go around the box that Dr. Richard said. Yes. I don't want to get into the CPP. We have that conversation. What actually led to the despite of the CPP? But I want people to listen to us, right? All road lead to Grand Judah. I want to bring in Emmanuel George. Emmanuel George, we are hearing people saying that they are ready for the change. Not only they are ready, but they are cataloging, they are naming, they are outlining all the missteps of this government. And Mr. Cummings will be the one to say enough is enough. Yes, we can. This government must go. Yes, the red line. Emmanuel George, it's concerning that 80% of the folks that just called, they're happy that they're a group somewhere talking about opposition unity. Dr. George, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, no government in a recent past have benefited from 2 years of opposition quiet and tolerance than the Unity Party government led by Joseph Yimabweka. In the last government from month 1, we started firing the government until it left. There were protests everywhere, were on fire, from the bring back our money, the June 7th. So the CDC government did not have rest. But this Joseph Yimabweka government rested for 2 years because they came on the mantra of rescue. But it has become clear and extremely clear. Even the president remarked in the presidential cabinet meeting that the president and his cabinet has no idea, no wisdom as to how to change the situation around. And the Liberian people themselves are seeing it. They lied to us. Even the president, State of the Nation, for the first time in the history of Liberia, the president of the Republic of Liberia, State of the Nation address was laden with lies and misinformation. So the president
you got somebody talking in your back. If you can just tell it.
I'm the only person in this room.
Then you got a ghost talking in your back there.
Well, I'm close to
getting. No, go ahead. I know you sing on them.
I'm close to the capital of ghosts in the U.S.
Okay.
That ANC ghost.
Go ahead. Finish up, brother George.
Yeah, for those of you who want to see ghosts come around my area, there's a lot of ghosts in Gettysburg. of goals. But Stanton, let's come back to our reality. The Liberian people have seen the need for change. And that's the reason the Liberian people keep calling on the opposition party to meet, have a conversation, come together. Zwedru, Grand Jide County, the county that reshaped the Liberian political circle in 1980, to give the opportunity for indigenous and non-indigenous to come together to move our country forward, to stop the stratification of our political climate, where one group of people could not move from the position of director, while the other group could lead the country in any other way they wanted to lead. Where the church and Benson Street Hill and the Chewy Party government led our country for over 110
Yeah, but we don't want that kind of talking right now. We don't want that history. We know that history. Let's talk about the formation, right? Don't take us down to Chewy Party, to NDPL. We know all of that. Let's talk about today. It's very important that the opposition now setting up a boundary and putting down the line of demarcation, right? That red line, that enough is enough. And Cummings is the man to begin that message. I mean, that's your stand-up, Barry. Listen to the people according. They're not taking you down to NDPL. They're talking about Samakaya Do and the origin of Grand Jide. They are talking about today, the border issues. Gibson Jerry, today, the corruption issue. Today, what the misstep the Unity Party is faced with today. That's what they are talking about. And that's what the people saying, opposition unity, they are embracing it. Let me give you another 30 seconds real quick, Emmanuel.
So
just tell the brother going to address the nation.
In the context of this county that the opposition leaders, majority of the opposition leaders are converging to the 22nd anniversary of the CDC, the Congress for Democratic Change, to speak with a loud voice and a united voice that we must change this country, Liberia, that change is possible. We can no longer find ourselves being in reverse when the rest of our neighbors are moving in forward gear. That's the reason why the leaders are going to Grand Jide County, because we have heard the cry of the Liberian people, and we'll come back from this event in Zwedru. There will be a different opposition.
Yeah, let's do this round. We'll go back to the phone line, folks. You're gonna participate today. It's your day to call. I'm serious, Gibson. I am concerned. I've been in trouble since I heard this news. I'm seeing the acceptance letter. I've been in trouble to see veteran Kabila Jale from Akko, to see Benda Yuri, right? I expect Mr. Simon to be there because I know Simon Freeman, right? Mr. Cummings is going to speak. Most of them are staying in the home of Musa Bedete right now and going after Mr. Cummings' speech right now as we sit in to discuss this issue. It is important for Liberian for us to ask them, is this what you want? Is this what Liberians in the majority want? Or new government? Or new system? Is this the opposition unity that you are craving for? Gibson, they're in your backyard. Is this it?
Well, first of all, we know that Grand Jide is an emerging hub of the Southeast. So it is good for Grand Jide that a conglomerate of political party and political party leaders will meet in Zwedru for any reason, celebration, whatever, political gathering. It is good for Grand Jide. But more importantly, Boakai has united the opposition. His actions, his government actions have united the opposition. And he had done it so perfectly that the opposition now know that for Boakai desire to run for second term is just a no-no for them. It's a detestation by the opposition. How can the opposition sit and allow Boakai to run after he flouted all the laws of the country and that he condemned in the past, disrespecting Supreme Court opinion? sitting there and building $10 million retirement home when he criticized George Weah yesterday, and the Guineans at our borders, and he cannot even make any effort for them to withdraw. And all of these things, how can Liberians look at Bouaka and say, let him go for second term? So the unity that the opposition is putting together now, and I think it's a good thing for Cummings to be there, to be given the opportunity to speak for the opposition or to give a major speech among these people. So in the end, I can see that a conglomerate is going to yield a very powerful team, a very powerful presidential and vice presidential team that Joseph Boakai is going to have very, very hard time trying to conquer. And I don't think Joseph Boakai needs another second term. I think he failed his rescue.
Let me ask you quickly before we bring in the rest of the guys. Do you think this will hold?
Well, it's going to hold because we don't have a Joseph Boakai in the CPP.
No. You know history. People came in and manipulated everything. The Pope firebomb Isa. It happened on Joseph Boakai time with CPP. Do you think this will hold?
I say it will hold because during Taylor time, I was in Monrovia when Taylor manipulated and sent money, voting cards, and destabilized the place. But Joseph Taylor is a different person from Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai is a manipulator. He was in CPP. Everybody who chaired the CPP went very well. But by the time Joseph Boakai took over as chairman, the whole thing disintegrated. So it means that the old man cannot manage anything. Look at what is happening in our country. The old man does not have a finger on anything. Things are going asunder. We got $19.2 million that we see the case is going left and right, and the justice minister is struggling to put his pieces together. They are arresting people or low-ranked people who they can use as scapegoat and sacrificial lamb. And the mean people who are responsible for these drugs coming on the ground, staying on the ground, being transported, the assignees and everything. No, they're not interested in all of that. They are clamping, they are clawing the little people. Look, stand up. This is one of the worst government that Liberia has seen.
Do you think this will hold? It is going to
hold. It is going to hold. It is going to hold.
It's going to hold. Then as an opposition, and I'm going to push you guys tonight. The Liberian people will call you and give the view. Who's going to be number one? Who's going to be number two? That is the only thing I was trying to break this whole thing down.
Let me tell you right now before you take me on. See, I'm here.
If they're going to hold, don't answer me. We'll do that for the other round. Let's just do our intro here. Let me bring in Conor Everett, great Conor Gray. It's good to see you, though. All roads lead to Grand Trader. Folks are leaving now, but there's a lot of things that people are saying. They are eager. They are happy to see this opposition unity. We're talking about whether you're going to hold or not. There's pieces that need to gel together. But what say you? Folks are celebrating this opposition unity.
Good day, Stanton. Good day, everyone on the fellow panelists. It's a good day to be able to drive to Grand Jide with a white car, dressed in white robe, and entering Grand Jide undusted, clearly clean. And this was the day Mr. Jerry himself said if that happens, he would support President Boakai. Clearly. So let us remind him now. He calls it the hub of the region. Grand Jide has become the hub. One wonders how they would have gotten there in 2023 if they were going to hold a convention there. Whether the other.
Are you saying Grand Jide Road, Akota Road? That's what you saying, Akota?
No, I said it's pliable. It's pliable.
Okay.
Everybody went there. I saw the convoy.
So you have never been pliable before in our generation, right?
Oh no, those folks used to fly to.
You have never been pliable before.
They used to fly.
Forget about it. They have never been pliable before.
In recent years, no.
Okay, go ahead. Finish up. Go ahead.
Years, one wonders how they were going to hold Grand Jide as a hub today. If this were 2023, they would have flown over to the Ivory Coast. How many people were going to afford that trip to Grand Jide? It's pliable. It's beautiful today because of this administration, don't forget that anything that is made possible, I know people's blood will be boiling, but one wonders what would Mr. Cummings say to sedition? Does he have the history? Does he understand exactly the formation of this is a CDC event? So why you are electing someone to be the speaker who does not even know the history of the CDC in Granjide, where people could barely enter a few months ago, and today it's possible, and yet we're saying that nothing has changed. Look at those contradictions. Anybody with a sharper mind will see the difference. It's possible to hold a convention there today because it's accessible. Isn't that progress?
So you said that now, you're not saying 4 times. Let's go to my question now, because you're repeating yourself about the role.
I'm
so
not
my thing is that, yeah, you are repeating yourself on the role. You say pliable, accessible. So we understand that you said that. Let's go to the issue here. Are you concerned? Are you concerned about this? Can this opposition unity hold? Past experience, Honor Doe, Honor Taylor, and recently the CPP. Can this hold if there is any opposition unity going to agree?
I don't understand if this is a gathering to unify the opposition. It's a gathering to speak to sedition. So I don't see, it's not a convention to say you're going to bring all the opposition together to determine who goes first or second. It's just a gathering where opposition have been invited to attend. I don't see it as an opposition rally.
Okay, so you think that this is not opposition unity, right? It's just birthday party, you're going to eat and talk.
It's just going to milk the cow for somebody else. That's all.
So who's the cow?
The cow is George Weah.
Okay.
People are going to go milk him.
Okay, Jacob, welcome to the show. Let's bring you on. What do you think about this? Grace said it's not opposition unity that reception board is going to. I mean, what say you? The fact that all of them coming together and that message, people waiting to hear Mr. Cummings with that one line, powerful line message to the nation. Will he deliver? Is this the information of an opposition unity, Jacob?
Conor Gray is in Cloud Cuckoo's line, he's in Dreamland. And I think he's not following the temperature on the ground, what is happening in this country today. And coming together of the
Well, great. Let me get you a chance to reply to the man. The message in trailer internet went off. What kind of land he in?
Jacob, you la.
The message in Greenland and internet can come on. Tell me, let's come to you, man. Yeah, CMC gotta do better for Jacob. They paid Jacob since November. The compensation $750. They give it to him. The man get internet. They ain't talking to Conor Gray, Lulu Kakale. Tell me, let's hear you.
Yeah, Jacob, get in touch, man. We will rally around you. We'll get you Starlink so that you can have a good.
Because Tina said that CMC pay you.
Jacob, you want me to go? I got a flu right now, so I'm in Zigo. Let me just go. Let me make my point. And I came on before you, even though I had to sneeze.
But no, you're not in Zigo. Let Jacob talk his palm, man. You probably, I'll let your business already. Then Jacob, go ahead.
You see, you beating me against that.
Weather is bad here, so.
But Jacob, finish up. Then we'll bring Tama in. Finish up, Jacob. Oh, you'll be back?
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Come on.
All right. Yeah, okay, let me just go. So I was saying, let me just learn my point quickly. Listen, let me be clear. What is happening in this country today? There's a reason why you see the up together as a massive show of foes. The Unity Party has been a huge, massive failure over the last 2.5 years in many critical sectors. And
that kind of failure, that kind of huge betrayal of the collective interest of the Liberian people is a chief recruiting sergeant today that is accelerating opposition unity. Number one, in this country today, we have a situation of mass unemployment. Mass unemployment. Young people have zero opportunity to have jobs. They're saying always go, there is no job for lazy men. But there's no food for lazy men. But also in Morovia, there is no job for strong men or even strong women. So that is the kind of huge failure we are experiencing today on the macroeconomic level. At the Ministry of Finance today, we have a public finance bonanza going on there, 1.2 billion.
I think you go again.
Tama, you want to speak? Go ahead, Tama.
Well, you keep cutting me off, my man. So
my man, I start complaining, but go ahead. We're not wasting time.
Stop complaining. Give me my time.
We'll see you tomorrow. You're complaining too much. We'll see you tomorrow. You can't understand, you can't cry. Dr. Richardson, we're going to go to the phone line. It's very important for us to do this because this is a serious business, right? And I know that Jacob having some serious internet problem. But what we are today, let's just be straight up. The opposition are gathering. They are gathering in Grand Chile. It's very, very important for us to understand nobody's going to be happy as an imposition. Do you think if there's any way to unify the opposition, this is the time? Do you think you're going to hold that to Richardson?
Yeah, but before I answer a question, I would like for you to please bring, okay, good, Mr. Tamba.
Why you do the thing, man? Nobody forcing yet. Tamba is on.
I'm not forcing with you. I'm just to answer your question, do I think that opposition unity will hold? Yes, just as much as Liberians are savvy to what is going on in their country, they are more aware of the politics that is going on in Liberia. This is just as much as the leaders are aware. So they know what is okay to accept. They know that it's okay to normalize accepting opposition unity. They want to normalize this for Liberia, that we can have different views. We can be distinctively different, but at the same time, okay, we can come together to talk about our differences in the interest of the Liberian people. We can talk about how we're going to promote the Liberian people. We're not going to come with lies. Okay, we're going to be real with Liberian people. We're not going to talk about we're going to arrest the arrest agenda. We're going to tap into your agriculture. We're going to tap into roads. We're going to fix the roads that it will be all better. That when you get up one day, there's no car will be stuck. We're going to talk about the rules when the Capitol building under this government burned, okay? And then we're going to talk about sanitation and tourism and education, all of the good stuff that the Liberian people were told, okay? So this time around, the opposition are very in tune. They know what's going on. They know that, okay, we're going to have a distinctive party. Our lines may be different, but we are in the interest of the Liberian people. We are going to speak for the Liberian people. We're going to relate to the Liberian people. We're not just going to we're going to give them a timeline. We're going to have some measurable goals as to how things are going to develop in Liberia. We're not just going to come and have meetings after meeting, staff meeting after meeting, cabinet meetings after cabinet meeting, and we're not seeing very minimal change compared to the progression that is supposed to be occurring in Liberia right now. So that's what I have to add to that sentence.
Brother Tama, can you go ahead, please?
Yes, thank you, Stanton. The difference between you and I, Stanton, is that you eat Ninibuka and I eat croaker. That's the difference.
What is that Ninibuka?
Mama, you eat tilapia.
You don't even know the thing.
You eat tilapia. You see, let me speak. I just want to show you the difference between you and I, so I know the difference. But let me speak. When I come on here, because, look, this is the people show, Stanton. I don't come every day. But when I come, I have the opportunity to check some of the lies. We may live in a dreamland, but Liberia today, the reality is there. Let me just say this. Politics makes strange bedfellows. CPP, you all remember the story of CPP? You all remember how Cummings and others were dragged in a court for fingering documents? And you all remember that Cummings also took President Walker to court. You remember the story of Brunskin, Charles Walker Brunskin. 2011, we sent Brunskin to Ghana to sign an MOU with CDC, George Manning Weah. When they returned, those guys tore the MOU publicly. They said that MOU, that relationship, that partnership is not going to hold. So, because there are no permanent friends and no permanent enemies in politics, Stenton, and this is reality. Zredru, for me, I said it on the show yesterday, is an opportunity for ANC, ABC to go showcase himself, try to build a base because they don't have that. They are still struggling. 1.6% is the number, but it's still minute. But let me tell you this. The me man who got a show in Zredru, George Manning Weah, is not there. And this is not by circumstances. This is by choice. The man is in the States watching his son play football at the biggest stage in the world, FIFA. And then everybody else is coming to Zredru to show what? It's a pageant. They're gonna come with their fan suits, speak all the big books, say all the big words, make all the big promises. But we've heard that before. We heard that playbook before. So the Liberian people are not going to be bamboozled by another Zredru just because someone else is coming. George Manning Weah will return to Liberia today if he decides to run, because I'm not sure yet whether he's going to be candidate. If he decides to run, what will come out of Zredru is nothing but rhetoric. And that's my position. But let me tell you this. Liberian people have heard enough of rhetoric. Liberian people have heard enough of promises. I represent Liberia. I represent the people who are not in government. I represent the professionals. I represent the diaspora who have returned. If we say tomorrow we want to change government, you have to show us a better alternative. Not just big book. Not just another speech. We are sick and tired of the same old thing every 6 years. So is Zredru going to produce any alternative? Let them come out and show us what they're going to do differently. For example, ANC wanted to increase the budget to $1.2 billion. Today, the budget is more than $1.2 billion, or at least it's that. What is your strategy? How are they going to rule differently? What are they going to do differently? That's what we are interested in hearing, not a pageant show. And I yield to you, bro. You can take it over. And Stenton, man, give me a chance when I'm on the show, please. Dr. Richardson, I yield back.
I believe it's Wilfred Bangura who did not speak yet.
But everybody was speaking Stanton here. I assume I start speaking Stanton left to give him all the time.
Yes, because I'm pissed.
Gibson Jaron, how are you? I trust that you're doing well. You're doing fine. And hello to everybody. Dr. Richardson, if you don't mind, I'll yield back to you, and I'll be following the show to catch up with the topic, the line of thought, in order to make meaningful input. But it's good to be on tonight.
Okay. All right. So Stenton was talking about opposition unity, and he wondered if opposition unity will be held, if this is going to hold. That's kind of, if I can update you, I don't know what your thoughts are about it. And I'm of the opinion that Liberians are at a different level now, just like the leaders of the opposition are at a different level. Our eyes are open now that and I agree I agree with Tamba many times, but I think I agree with him that Liberians do not want any promises or mantra like the arrest agenda, and they don't see anything, So they are wanting now to see tangibles, to see deliverables, to see measurable goals. They don't want to continue to have cabinet meetings after cabinet meetings, and then the next day they wake up, they hear the capital building is burned. They hear $10 million conference center is built in Foya, and nobody, knows how they got the money or how that conference center got there. So I don't know, Bangura, if you have anything to say about that. If not, we're going to go on to Emmanuel George to add his thoughts.
Thank you very much. That was a great recap. That's why you're the professor. Thank you so much. Well, I tend to disagree with most of the things you've said. Under the sun, we know that there is no perfect government. Absolutely not one. Governments will make mistakes. There will be false starts, and they will continue to work things out until things are perfected. In the United States, they say we'll continue to work until we have a more perfect union. So nothing is perfect under the sun. However, I'll disagree with you in terms of tangibles because I believe that there are too many tangibles. And you know that. Liberians know that. Today's Zwedru is possible because of one of the tangibles. Dr. Richardson, we are in the middle of a rainy season. We live in a tropical climate. You know the average rainfall in Liberia. You know that. It rains so much in Liberia that at this time of the year, the entire southeast is cut off. The people will do trade with Ivory Coast and other neighboring countries at this particular time of the year. Today is June 26, 2026. Who would have thought that such a gathering would have been possible in Zwedru over the last 6 years? Who would have imagined that? You want to talk about no tangibles? No, I disagree. Nobody will agree with you. The people who went through the trauma of pushing cars and trucks, you break it down on our road to Zwedru, the mud. You see human beings, you don't recognize them. Complete disconnection. Economic collapse. People, families on that side could not see families on this side until dry season time. It was difficult. Dr. Richardson, the story will be told for generations to come. You can drive from here for a few hours in Zwedru. Today, there are thousands of Liberians in Zwedru. They are celebrating. Nobody had posted any bad road. They were looking for bad roads. Or they look for bad roads everywhere along the road. They look for bad spots along the road because they wanted to debunk the government, that the government was lying. Have you seen a single post? Not one, not even one propaganda post. It tells you that the government is delivering, Dr. Richardson. The tangibles are there. Movements are happening. We're happy that they went to Zwedru. If they had gone to Magibi or had a meeting in Maserado, I would have been disappointed personally. Or they had gone to Ganta because there's a paved road to Ganta. But they went to Zwedru. They went to test the veracity of the information that they have been receiving. And when they went there, the information corroborated. It is true. It is factual. It is incontrovertible. The evidences are irrefutable. The roads are pliable. They went with small cars. They went with big cars. They converge on Zwedru. They are there because their rest agenda is delivering for the people of Liberia, Dr. Richardson. So now let's talk about the opposition unity thing. Dr. Richardson, we were in opposition before. I played a key role in the formation of the Ganta Declaration. When the late Prince Johnson was alive, he was my political leader in 2016. We converged on Ganta. All of the political parties were invited. Those days, there were 18 of them. Today, there are about, I think next says 42 or thereabout of them now. I was Secretary General of the MDR, my party that I'm in now. I was Secretary General then. This party had just been formed. The party was 1 year old. We invited all the opposition political parties in Ganta. They showed up. They came. We had a meeting. We signed a historic communique that we dubbed the Ganta Declaration. That was a commitment that we will work together going forward, that we agreed in principles, in terms, that we will hold together no matter what. Do you know what happened in 2017? All of them broke away. All of them broke from that covenant, from that arrangement, from that pact. They did not uphold their words. We have seen this before. You know, when men of ambitions gather, there's a clash. And the Machiavellian on the show will tell you, when there is a clash of ambition, it becomes very difficult for people to hold together. We don't wish them ill. No, we wish them well. But the ambitions have ballooned to the point that it will just be pumped and pageantry. They will return to Monrovia. We'll go back to business as usual. The people who are 1%ers will
Okay.
going to be 2%ers.
Okay. This is a good time to just ask us to move along, if it's okay with you, Mr. Bangura. We are gonna move. We didn't get a chance. Jacob Jala was also in flight speaking when he started to have some internet problems. So we'll listen to what Jacob Jala has to say and then move on to Emmanuel George, and hopefully Stanton will be back.
Yes, my internet was getting trouble. Yeah, yeah. So I'll just continue. You know, I'll make the point. I listened to Mr. Tamba. I premise my position that Mr. Tamba and Bangura. With all due respect, I think, gentlemen, both of you guys, I wastage of oxygen. I'll put it at that. To be honest, because we are looking at a practical situation here in this country, and Bangura is talking about connecting.
I'm sorry, I just gotta laugh. You said they are wasting
of oxygen.
Yeah, it's a waste of oxygen. You know, like nobody just did yet. We're talking about
breathing around here.
Yeah,
so use your oxygen.
Listen, Joe Boakai, yeah, Joseph Numa Boakai. It's all of us uncle. He's a traditional uncle, with all due respect. But he was elected in this country not to play a model role between Tapeta and Zwedru. It's not even a paved road, model road. To pass model road. That's not what the Liberian people remove one leadership and replace it. We should graduate and transcend this level of gross mediocrity and small-mindedness. With all due respect. For me, the reason why you see the coming together of opposition figures in this country to the end, this coming together is being unanimously endorsed by the vast majority of Liberian people. Instead of open the line and you listen to people. It's because the last 2.5 years, to be honest with all of us here, has been a spectacular failure, has been a massive failure on many levels. Number one, jobs. Right? We go across this country every day. Young people leaving university, tens of thousands of them. Dr. Josh always gave us the statistics. They leave college, they leave universities, they go back home, they're hopeless, they have no path to jobs and income and sustainable livelihood. And the government of the Republic of Liberia, Joe Biden, has taken no viable, meaningful, practical step in 2.5, 3 years to address the situation. Right? At the Ministry of Finance, 1.2 billion budget is a public finance bonanza going on there. Most of the resources going into recurring expenditure and paying fat salary to government officials, the legislature will have completely useless, no meaningful contribution to jobs and living standards for young people. So on those accounts, LEC, infrastructure, LEC has been a failure. Cummings was completely right. It is a rainy season electricity corporation after spending tens of millions of dollars. So no solutions has been addressed. The real solutions have been addressed in this country over 2.5 years. And there are no signs on the part of the government to solve these issues. Now, people talk about certain kind of sector roads. Look, all Blackburn presidents have built roads. Judy Bryant built roads. Charles Taylor built roads. We know the Logintown Road, Charles Taylor built roads. Ellen Johnson Sully built roads. George Weah built roads. Even if you were to make somebody who is seen to the president of Liberia, they will build roads because we have the road fund, we have the national budget, we've committed as a country that public resources are going to fixing roads. The problem that Liberian presidents have not faced over 20 years, whether Ellen, George Weah, and whoever has been, fixing the macroeconomy, fixing jobs, and fixing livelihood for the Liberian people so they can become prosperous in their own country. The rescue government solve that problem? No. Are they solving that problem? No. So if they cannot solve that problem, then they are just like singing the old same song. Everybody build road. So building another road, putting that road is not why we voted the Unity Party. So are they solving the real issue? For example, the private sector.
No, I gotta stop you. You're going too hard. No. You're going too hard. No, I gotta slow you down. No.
Join the man. The man said wastage of oxygen.
You not come off with all your nuclear bazooka here. No, chill, my man. Take some break. You can't do this. My man, I'm muting you. You can't do this. You cannot go into deep. We haven't started the show yet. Then you go, my man. And this is what I'm saying, Dr. Richardson. I'm afraid. This is what I'm saying. I'm afraid. I don't know what people in Unity Party are looking at. It's about the bread and butter issue. It's about the kitchen table issue. It's about how the man going to go home to look in her child, to look in her children's eye and say, we can't eat today because no food. It's about how the dad have gone out to struggle and hustle from one office to another office and come back home and say, Ray, sweetheart, what you get? She said, nothing. I said, but then I drink water and sleep. And listen, it's about those issues that you see opposition say they are coming. So, hey, I think Unity Party people praying that they shouldn't hold. But what the Liberian people are saying? What are the Liberian people saying? The fact that come and say I will be the keynote speaker, I said, it troubled me. I was turning around in my bed. My wife asked me what happened. I said, I'm having a bad dream. I went back to sleep again. I woke up early in the morning because my son knocked on the door and said, Daddy, I got to go back to the school. I said, what happened? I got afraid. I said, what happened? He said, no, it's 10:33 in the morning. I said, 10:33. He said, yeah. Because I couldn't sleep. When I heard the names of people that are going to Grand Judah. Well, I mean, what say you, my fellow? Is this what you want? We're going to discuss who will be number 1, number 2 on our ticket. But the fact that under this generation, broad daylight, what's you? That Conor Gregan said they're going to beauty pageant, they're going to do buyout. Well, that's fine. But what say you? Even if they're going to do buyout, even the guy they're going there to eat and celebrate, the fact that they are coming together, the name Alexander Benedict Cummings, Musa Hassan Berete, Simon Freeman, Jua Howard Taylor, Bernard Ure, Kabina Janeh, the name of those people coming together. I mean, I want to ask my fellow Liberian whom and abroad, what say you? So, we're going to take 20 calls. I'm begging you guys, be patient with me. Let's make this about the Liberian people today. 20 calls. Is this the real opposition unity? Is this it? Guys, you have to call. You have to call. Let's listen to you. Let's say your name and where you're joining us from. Caller number 1, 20 calls. Your name and where you're joining us from.
Thank you.
My man, you got to lower your receiver now and talk into the phone. We ain't got time to waste.
Okay, thank you. This is Maurice Zion. I'm calling for the state of Haiti.
You say your name Emmanuel Zion?
Maurice Zion. Please get me straight. As Maurice Zion, I'm not related to the drugs issue. I am not. My name is
no, man, go ahead. We hear you. Go ahead. Make your point. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. I like you, my brother.
I like you too.
My brother, thank you. Yeah, thank you for bringing this show. You know, if we pray in Liberia, we have somebody like you, 4, 5, or 6 of Liberia, you know, kind of a show. It will be good for our country. These are things that are happening today in our country where we have to fall back because there was no information getting out. Straight to the issue, the opposition getting together, and I want to make a point clear. Please do not get me to, do not allow me to any political party. No. When I call my Asia, you.
But go quickly now because the line is going crazy. Yeah. Just get to the point, please.
Okay. Yeah, to the point. Opposition getting together is a very fine point. They call the old man that you guys, especially you, the old man that you placed over there is a serious problem for our nation. It's a very serious problem. Most of us watching every day. We look at the show. We saw everything that is happening in our country. We got our children. Look at the drugs issue. Look at the border issue. I mean, everything.
Caller number 1. We hear your point, Mr. Zion. Thank you very much. You will open the line again. We got to take calls, guys. You got 30 seconds to make your case. Your name. Welcome to the show. Caller number 2.
Yeah, my name is Edward Stanton.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling from Massachusetts. So,
go ahead, Chief. Hello?
I see you called Bangalore near the internet went off.
Go ahead, your name and where you joining us from?
This is James recording from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know Jacob Jala, I don't know what the grandchildren too. And one Mr. George and nine grandchildren. Why kept?
Hello, your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, Senator, how you doing?
I'm good.
This is Bud Denoir.
Bo, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Senator. You see, opposition unity is opposition unity, but not in Liberia. As you said earlier, whether it will move. Look, unity party, I'm a sympathizer of the unity party, but the oppositions are not going nowhere. President Buakai will beat the opposition 100 over 100 in counties in the Republic of Liberia. What the old man is doing today, Center today.
Bob, Jayon Pape, which country are you from?
From Lima.
Okay, I agree then. Go ahead.
Okay, today, Samuel 12 officials of CDC ran on a good road to graduate in the southeast.
Sametua road on a Kota road?
Yes, la Kota road for all of us. From Monrovia to Tafeta is Kota road. From Tafeta to Grand Jude is Stace.
Dakota road from Tafeta to Grand Jude, Dakota? All right, thank you. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where are you joining us from?
I don't know, Stanton. My name is Mohammed Foley. I will join the conversation from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Mr. Foley, go ahead, sir. Mr. Foley, go ahead, sir. All right. Apparently, maybe that's my phone. I'm going to put the second number up that you guys should call, 9690.
Start that phone again like yesterday.
Yeah, it happened yesterday, right, Colonel Gray? So let me put this up. Mr. Board Beyond, I didn't cut you off. You went off because I think that's my phone. Now, y'all can call this number. It's up. It ends in 9690. Let's try this again. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Mohammed Foley. I will join the conversation from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Yeah, Mr. Foley, go ahead.
I know, whenever my girl on the show, he's somebody I actually used to have respect for. But then I still do have respect for him no matter what.
Okay, I will hang you up, my man. Talk the issue. Leave the man alone. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, my name is Edward. I'm calling from Massachusetts. He just hang me up, my man.
I didn't hang you up. The fool is acting up, brother.
All right, let me go straight to the point.
Yes, sir.
All right. The road that the guys talking about, that Samuel told them driving out to Grand Jude. I didn't want to start it. So we have a better road before leaving power. Why Bangura in a studio that he can't say the truth. I joined we have a better road. He said on a George we are, and you know what George we are there before leaving power. Why you not saying the truth? So because you supporting United Party today you can say the truth now. All right, so let me go straight to the point. Opposition unity coming back because the government is doing nothing. They're making people homeless. People can't afford to send their children to school. People going to bed with hunger. What are they doing? They lie when Joseph Baker addressing nation.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
They stole from motorcyclists $14 million. The opposition should not be united. We're coming back with force.
Okay, thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from on this line? Your name and where you joining us from, please? Your name and where are you joining us from? Your name and where are you joining us from?
Hello, my name is Ute Tawe. I'm calling from Maryland.
Go ahead, my friend.
Listen, Stanton, I'm very surprised that you at this time you're kind of excited. You're excited by opposition unity. Do you think these guys we all together?
So that my assignment, look at I see what you think about it. Then you say I'm excited.
I'm not moved by it.
I'm gonna talk about yourself. I asked you a question here, then you say I'm excited. You can't leave me with my happiness. Are you not happy?
Don't be happy,
I shouldn't be happy. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. And I said, well, I'm not happy because of opposition. I'm rather crying because of opposition. You don't know that. Your name and where you joining us from?
This is from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
I'm very excited, and I want to appeal the panelists, that it is good.
Can you lower your TV or your monitor, please, the volume, please? Your name and where you joining us from, please?
Yeah, my name is Imad Davis, calling from Brooklyn, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sometimes, our politician in like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
This is Abraham Conner calling from New Jersey.
Yep.
Listen, man, fascinating topic. But when people come on this show, they should be authentic for a minute. All right? I hear them talking about how Joshua is not in Liberia, he's in the United States. But Joseph Boga was in Liberia. Tell me, how many counties did you take to campaign for him? So now you rehab for months, for the entirety of the campaign. And you get today talking about Joshua is in the United States, he's not over there, so why political leaders are doing that? That need to stop the deception, man. And besides, the road to tap it, the order was paid by our government, not by Unity Party. It was initiated by our government. So they need to stop the deceptions. It's too much.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, Chief. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where are you joining us from?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Chief.
Yep, I'm Edmond, calling from the back of YWCA. Stanton.
Yes, sir.
I'm very. Those people that went for celebration in Grand Gida, they are all the same. We the common people,
Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, this is S. Drew Ninentale calling from Philadelphia.
Go ahead, Chief.
Good. I don't think that Unity going to hold. If you know about Liberia history, they will not hold. That's my point.
Okay, thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, I'm calling back because I went off. This is James Davis again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to make sure that CNC because we're being granted about now or tomorrow morning. Are we on your way? And can have granted a flight, or they are just supporting the whole people never more. What are they doing? Where's that origin here? I thought you should be from.
So what you want to think now? What you make about this thing? Lead the people whether they're there or not. Talk to us about the Unity thing.
The Unity Party, they're not worrying about those people. To me, Unity Party will beat all of them because in the first place, those people cannot hold. Those people will never hold. If it happened in Liberia, I don't see all of them holding before. Not the first time, not the second time.
So it will not happen, right?
It will not happen.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Hawa, calling from Philadelphia.
Hawa, welcome to the show, man. Hawa, welcome. Talk to us. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yes, James, from Iowa.
James, go ahead. Talk to us.
So, Stanton, this is what going on. Zweku is not a place for the intellectual this weekend. It's not a place for Samuel Tuet. It's not a place for comics. It's not a place for you. It's a place for the ordinary people, the illiterates, who thought they made a mistake last election. It's a kitchen table where when the parent return home, no food in the house, and the wife is asking the husband, what happened? What did we do wrong? The electors are asking questions. Did we do anything wrong? So it's not a place for it to forget about comics. You are not talking about power. You are talking about the pain of the economy. You are talking about
So do you think this gathering, the Unity will hold?
Well, that's something we can talk about later.
No, we're talking about it now, not later. Do you think it will hold?
It has a momentum.
Okay, so you agree with it? You agree that it will hold? The man going. Hello, your name and where joining us from? Hello? Your name and where are you joining us from, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, sir. I'm calling from Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
It will not hold. Yes. The biggest thing is George Weah. So it's just a waste of time. Sure, it's just a waste of time.
All right.
Why are they going there? For their own interest, not for the Liberians. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So they there for the whole interest. So somebody want to win election, but just for Liberian people, not for their own interest. So President Boya won the election just for Liberian people, not for him. Right? So again, that welcome back, you guys back. This is huge, folks. We can laugh, we can joke, it's not. I want to say to all of you, though, Dr. Emmanuel George and Augustine Tamba, Agela Stambas, or Wilfred Bangura, Gibson Jeru, Jacob Jala, Kafiko, Ahmed, Hassan. Here we are, the people are marching to Grand Gila. Grand Gila is on fire. Everybody, all road lead to Grand Gila. People are concerned about the opposition unity. Is this the right time, Gibson? Is this it, Gibson? Is this the wake-up call? How do you think CDC intervention, the ANC and other political parties come together, how should Unity Party handle this? I know you're from opposition, but just be independent for once. How should Unity Party handle this group that they are emerging, they are coming together? How should they handle them, Gibson?
I don't know if the Unity Party has a plan for them right now, because right now there are two things the government the Unity Party is dealing with. First of all, to get its footing on the ground, to do the right thing, to solve some of the issues, the problems that were created during this regime, this administration, the bread and butter issue, the flouting of the laws, the drugs issue that everybody criticized. They are dealing with that. Then they have the issue of who's going to run in 2029. Are we going to put all our power behind our activities behind Joseph Boakai, or do we have a second choice? Can we carry Jeremiah Kuhn? Those are the things they are grappling with. Or even if Joseph Boakai is going, is Jeremiah Kuhn going as VP, or it's not going as VP? Those are things they are thinking about. Unity Party is thinking about. But let me just say this: this particular unity is going to hold. And somebody said George Weah was in America. I believe it's my brother Agalas. And this shows that the absence of George Weah and these people are going there shows that this is not about George Weah. It's about the country. It's about the bigger picture. Even if George Weah was absent, if George Weah wasn't there, people are still resolved to come together to deal a blow to the Unity Party and President Boakai's administration, that all the promises you made are all flops. You lied to us. You didn't tell us the truth. Not only that you didn't tell us the truth, you came and began to add insult to injury. You begin to do things that will carry us way back. So George Weah absent has no part to play in this. It is a bigger picture. The reason why this thing will hold is because the politicians in Liberia begin to realize that going with different parties cannot just make it with the incumbent. So if it is time for them to make a decision as to who should be the head, and you say you're going to go there later, I can tell you they are discussing. This is the reason why they are meeting now. They are getting familiarized. They are getting used to each other. They are going to be greeting each other. They are going to be holding tete-a-tete. They are going to be asking questions. They are going to be engaging each other. And they will make a decision as to who is going to be Boakai. Is Coming going to be Boakai? It will make Coming President candidate. Is Simon Freeman going to be Boakai? It will make Simon presidential candidate. Is Joshua going to be Boakai? It will make Joshua presidential candidate. That question will be answered by them. by their consultation, by their negotiation, by their tete-a-tete. And I'll tell you, this is the beginning of the nightmare of Joseph Boakai and his regime. And it's going to be out very soon.
So these are different steps here. And what we are hearing, it will be fair to say, it's not a decision that we are going to Grand Judah like the opposition. They have a candidate. They have come together with any organization. The fact that they are coming together to send one message. What is that message, Emmanuel George? There's nothing on table. Nothing has been written in stone. But one message, the opposition coming together to grace the occasion of CDC program in Grand Judah. What is that message? And how do you think right now the Unity Party should be concerned about this gathering? It's not the first gathering. The first gathering when they were reburying the former president's father. Horatio Gould led the delegation from AMC. These same players were present, but Mr. Cummings were absent. Right now, Mr. Cummings showing face. What is that message you guys are sending to opposition and to the nation? What's that one message? Emmanuel? Emmanuel, you're too cool, man. What's going on with you? Are you scared of something?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question. Sorry.
No, I said, what is that message that folks are expecting to hear from Grand Judah? That the opposition coming together. This is the second time. What message are you guys sending out there? What should the Liberian people, home and abroad, our expectation should be what? What is that single one message that you think these different opposition parties are sending to Unity Party?
The one message that we will be, that I look forward to coming out of Grand Judah is that there is an opportunity of hope. There's an opportunity of growth. There's an opportunity to change Liberia when we can put in place the right leadership. My dear brother Tama, I know GMB that your uncle and you like him, you love him so much, but they have never been in Liberian history that Mr. Alexander Benedict Cummings have taken JMB to court. Never been a time. It was your uncle who went to court, and he the one who damaged the whole CPP and had it caught. We never told him. We had never. So you can check the records. If you find it, you can share it with us. But we are never taking him to court. So that's the message that is going to be coming from Grand Judah. Look, and Stanton, President Joseph Yimam Boakai worked in the Liberian government. He started working in the Liberian government when I was 10 years old. So all the role business that Bangura talking about, he had the opportunity. He have worked in every government except the 6 years of the CDC government. So he had the opportunity. He was the head of the Liberia, the LPMC. When President Trump was implementing rural development, he was there. So all the road business, he was supposed to solve a long time ago. That we have his roads there, like somebody should have done a long time ago. He's been there for 42 years. But Bangura, did you drive him on road days? Didn't you see? I think around City Hall, the road was almost unplayable, got the water to over the whole place. Did you see that one day week? I don't know whether you saw it, but it happened there. Have you seen the dirt that is all Central Street that have been there for years and you can't remove it? You can't talk about something in the side easier than what you're talking about. Mosquito carry us, dirt carry us, we suffering in the time that you're talking about something else. Wait, man, look, that's the message that will come. That the problems we have facing in Liberia are man-made. 1% of our
I agree. We can Emmanuel, I'd like to read that. Emmanuel, I'd like to redirect you. So the line here is what? Opposition meeting in Grand Judah. That message that will be taken away this weekend is what? Just one line.
The message that will be taken away is that we have a unified, we're coming to celebrate with our brothers, the CC, and we are moving out there as a unified team players. That we are going to put this government feet to the fire, and the Liberian people will see that there are leaders who have the ability to transform our country to make it a better country. That not these people, they're not people that have 42-year experience and yet can stay in 3 years, they can't do nothing.
Thank you, Emmanuel. I don't know whether that's a suitable message, Conagray. Conagray, all politics are local. And I think that's why people are getting angry with me. I'm concerned about the opposition unity, not in a negative way, because you have heard me saying, Conagray, I want a good fight 2029. Let people earn this thing. Do you buy into the message that Emmanuel just put out? Can we get something catchy? Can we get something convincing? Conagray, do you buy into that message if that's the message that will be coming up?
You know, I don't know if there could be any significant message if the arrowhead of that particular gathering is away to someone he cherishes more than even that gathering. We all know from history, this president, former president, has left our country and gone away for some 45 days, among which he to watch his son play football. That's more significant to him than any gathering. I can deduce from that. I can make that argument because I have the data. So are folks in his absence going to gather together and come up with anything significant that will be binding? I can also argue otherwise, that no, nothing will be significantly done over there in the absence of Mr. Weir. It should have been there to guide the discussion to a logical conclusion and come up with a unison message. That in itself is division, in my opinion. So they can be there all they want to make all their noise, they cha-cha-cha and drink, when at the end of the day, that's just it. He's not there. What are they going to say that he's going to buy?
So are you saying that, and I'm looking for that, and we'll go back to the format, right? Mm-hmm. The message that, yes, we are here. We are here as an opposition political party. We are here to send this clear message to the ruling government. What should it be? I know you are supporting Joseph Barker and Unity Party, but if it is not convincing that this group went into Grand Judah with one message, then I think it's useless. I'm not getting that message though. I'm not against this opposition thing. People shouldn't see me with that. But I want to sell something here. I'm looking for that one message, Conagray. I'm not getting it yet.
That's why I say, how can you craft the message when the arrowhead is not present? What would be that binding message that Mr. Weir will come and say, oh, okay, I agree to that message? He should have guided that discussion. In the absence of that,
even in his absence, can they actually come out with a message of unity, hope, a message that will say, yes, boom, this group is a serious group? Can it do that? Because in the absence of President Weir, the former president, there's a reason why he will be speaking on by Zoom or something. He's on assignment with FIFA, right? But can they come on with that message? It's something that will be catchy. You know, I'm not hearing that. Or I want to wait. And the surrogates are
in the former alliance, Mr. Weir came up with a very staggering message: hope for peace, or
hope for change.
Hope for change. Okay, now he's the bearer of that message. So he perceived that message, and our guided him through to victory. Okay. Now, are you going to come up with a message in his absence? And then he comes and compliments that message.
Yeah, but they have that formed the collaboration. Yeah, let me bring Kev in. Thank you very much, Conagray. Kev, I'm trying to think, and maybe people are watching us, and we'll go to the land and let bring people know that we have problem. Don't tell me about the problem. We know that we got drugs problem. We know that we got border problem. We know that we got $10 million FOIA problem. We know very well we got poverty problem. We know we got the homelessness. We know we get into joblessness. We know we got all this problem. But if this is what you guys are showcasing, what will be the takeaway? What will be that message you're going to sell this weekend, Kat?
Stanton, let me say hi to everybody. when you say the Liberian people know we have drugs problem, we have this problem, we have that problem. Sometimes I wish you can come on because yeah, I wish you could stay on and listen to that.
When you see Stanton go at me, giving you 1 hour, go ahead and speak.
No, it's not that because I'm not sure that Mr. Cummings or George Weah and all the other people running on something else, Jerome. I'm not sure they're running on something else. So to say, for Stanton to say, oh, the Liberian people know, it's I've seen Stanton say that's the norm. We should accept the norm. You understand? We should not accept the norm. That's not the norm. That's the purpose that the group coming together, the opposition coming together under that purpose. We're looking at the rule of law in the country. The rule of law is no more. This government is running by decree. No more. No more. Right? We're seeing the rampant corruption in high level. The other day we saw a minister who left the government a couple of months ago saying the corruption in this government at the level that Liberia have never seen. Then Standard will say, hey, you know, the Liberian people know this, Liberian people know this. No, it's not a norm. Those guys going to put the opposition together, right? And the opposition will come together to solve this issue. That's the issue the Liberian people want them to hear. How to stop the corruption, how to stop the breaking of all our rule of law, how to stop all those things. So we can't come and say, oh, we know this thing, we know this thing, we know this thing. You know, for me, and I don't know. It just, you know, sometimes when you get off the show, you weaken the show, my man. Me, I can't.
Yeah, listen, I gotta take phone calls, Kev. You have people watching the show, Kev. Wait a minute, the man run away. I gotta take phone calls. I don't know why Kev running away. But let me say this to you, Dr. George. I want to come back to you. I'm sorry that Gibson went off. He coming back.
Can I take a stab at the question?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm concerned about whether this is to showcase Mr. Cummings or to sell Mr. Cummings for our purpose. I want to come back to that, but go ahead, Jacob.
Okay. Yeah. So, Stanton, for me, the central message there is unity. Let's start from that. Unity, right? If you look at two things, if you look at what is happening in the country right now, to be honest with you, the country is very much divided along all sides, and I think the people, Mr. Boakai, President Boakai, the people in charge of the country, are responsible for the deep division we see in the country today. So the opposition has to take a clear line and say, if we say the country is divided, the government running behind these other people, there's a deep rift between all sides in the country today. We first need to start with unifying the forces in the first place. We have to come together. That's one. Two, the message has to be very clear. For a very long time in this country, and I heard a few people raising that point, and I agree to that argument. The decision about the future of this country, about developing the country, about transforming the country, about delivering results for all of our people in this country has taken the back bench in the national political dialogue in the country for ages, right? It has always been about the ego, fat ego between and among different political actors who want to be president, who don't want to be president, and I need to take care, all of that has been happening. That has to be put aside now, and I think that's the message that is going across. Mr. Cummings is there. My own political leader, Musa Hassan Belete, is converging there. How you call him? MPC political leader is there. we have cabinet channels there, we have many stakeholders from all different social political groups are gathering to say, we are going to put aside our fat egos at this point and bring the national agenda, the interest of the Liberian people on the table, at least for once, to ensure that we can begin now to take selfless action to deal with these problems. We talk about the unemployment, say jobs for Liberian people, spreading prosperity. What do we need to do now as a country? And focus all of our collective energy on tackling that problem. The reason why we have not been able to settle the real issues of our country is because of people's selfish individual interests. Now, if we are able to put those selfish interests aside and say, let's be fair to ourselves, how can we construct an opposition bloc? Who has it becomes a minute, we can solve that equation, but put the agenda first, put our ego in the background, and construct an agenda that works for the Liberian people. And at least for the very first time in the history of this country, try to solve the issues that have been deviled us for so long, which is job, education, quality health care for our people, access to nutrition for kids, small children today, infrastructure, electricity, all these issues, rather than just massaging them, try to really tackle them, solve them, and end the dependency on international money. Look at our, the other day, we had a former Lands and Mines minister was on the show. We're more paying. He told you clearly. He said this country is worth over $1.7 trillion in natural resource value. And we're just looking for $5 billion to build all our roads. So we have the domestic potential.
Yeah, but check out. We understand all of that. And you know, and yes, kept trying to play this. I don't want to dismiss it. We know the problem, right? The problem is generational problem. We know that. Just speak to our Liberian people. We know that from day one, government will come and be there on a small role and go, right? We know that problem. We know the LEC problem. We want fixer. We want people that will come and fix it. But my thing is that, and now the people will get very with me, right? The former President Weah had an opportunity. He had an opportunity. Did he do enough to solve the people's problem? So the only person that the folks that are gathering today, when you talk about Alexander Cummings, Ben Euro was in government before. Musa Belete is in government. Stephen Freeman is not in government. I don't think he has served in government. Let's talk about Joe Howard Taylor, the immediate past vice president, right? Winfred Bangura. These people were dead. How can that message now transcend and transform the minds of Liberian people to say, yes, these guys are coming back and they mean business? Who are the new kids on the block? Who are the new cats? So, I did Bangura serving Mr. Cummings for the greater good that he would take over the ticket? Is this to showcase Mr. Cummings, or is this actually an opposition unity that involve all the players? A lot of people are saying. So I said, don't sing me old song. I know Jesus loved the little children. I know come to Sunday school every day. No, I will finish up with you. But you're going back in the history to sing me old songs that I already know. Sing me new song. Who are they selling? And what is that message now? That's all I'm asking. Who are they selling? And what is that new message?
Yeah. So the Cummings factor, including my own political Musa ability, private sector guy, Cummings, private sector guy, but globally respected, right? Mr. Weah, nobody can take that from him. He enjoys great deal of domestic local support among ordinary people, right? Of course, Mr. Stephen from a private sector guy, very, very knowledgeable man, created jobs in this country. He has that history. I've talked about Musa Ability, or a private sector guy created job. Josh Weah, a celebrated great.
Musa Ability is not private sector no more. Musa Ability in government now. Yeah. So forget about that private sector thing.
Come back to Mr. Cummings. Cummings is like the new Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, like I would say maybe 1.0 in terms of this global icon. He goes to Washington, D.C., he goes on the global stage, he has a great deal of appeal and great deal of respect. So you can see there's 3 or 4 different blocks, sub-blocks coming together in this massive team. So Mr. Weah, he has difficulty with global connection. I mean, that's a fact of matter. We saw sanctions here and there. That's because he had difficulty trying to get an international community on his side. So if Cummings is there, he has great deal of respect. He can go to Washington DC and say, look, we have a new composition block in the country. They will say, okay, yeah, we have one or two issues, Mr. Where he can tell us, look, I'm here now. We're rebooting this relationship, refurbishing.
So is that what you want Cummings for? To be a PR?
No,
You see how you're talking to get your intro, Bangura? So you want to use Cummings just on a PR, though? Is that what you are saying here tonight?
It's a team.
No, don't stutter. And that's the reason why we are asking for this message. You want to use Mr. Cummings because you are saying to us, well, Joe, where will be the president Conor Gray? We have ourselves another vice president, and Mr. Cummings can be the PR, and Mr. Cummings can be that consultant in chief in Washington, D.C. Is that what you're saying?
I never said that. What I'm saying is we don't know yet. We don't know yet who's going to have the ticket. It's open. I will go to the convention if there is a convention and campaign for my guy Musa Bede to be president. I don't know the structure yet. These are still early times in early stages. We're just doing analysis here. We'll see how these things evolve beyond Zwedru. But I'm just telling you that the value of this block and the possibilities that are available to us there. And it's like a football team. You know, we have capabilities all around the pitch. And that's what this is, a block that is carrying the United Party to the very booms because of the potential that lies with coming together of great, Liberian leaders across all sides and the Liberian people, and we heard on the line here, the Liberian people are excited to see this happen.
And that's how we go back to the line. Let me bring in Bangura. And I think you guys have to have a message here. It's not adding up.
Sandra, thank you, man.
Go back to what my brother Conor Gray said. Maybe you guys just go on jolly, because it's not adding up. Bangura, what say you? Because what's the message here? What's the context? I mean, under what content these guys are operating now? Listen, I don't hit it. I want to see a battle here. Are they selling Mr. Cummings now? I mean, are we on a certain non-disclosure agreement that Mr. Cummings will be on this ticket, so let's showcase him? What are we saying here, Bangura?
The rumblings of Jacob Jala echoes a deep deficit in the message you're looking for. It does not exist. If there's no one message one can extrapolate from that meeting is the message of the optics. We will take pictures together and send it to the Liberian people to show to them that we're working together. This is about optics. It's about pictures and nothing more. It's about taking pictures with the other guys. That's it. There will be no message. No message is there. I think sometimes we are reading too much into this meeting. This meeting was never meant for opposition collaboration. I think we are reading too much. This meeting was meant for celebration of what they call the Militants' Day. They always have this celebration every year. They took it to Grand Judah because the roads are good. So that's fine. The next year, we hope they can go to Maryland because they'll be able to get there. So this is not about meeting for opposition people to dialogue or to begin to negotiate. No. In fact, if that were the case, that kind of negotiation itself is even very unfair because the presidency is a non-starter. You dare not go there. That slot? No, it's not up for negotiation. You can only talk about the vice presidency. Is that something authentic or rare that you really want people to listen to, or you want the Liberian people to hope for? When the presidency is not on the table, it's reserved. We all know that. This is open secret. So are they going to? So Jacob Jala is a political leader, and other people, they are clamoring now for the vice presidency. Is that fair negotiation? Let me move.
No, but you gotta ask Jacob, is that what he's settling for? The vice presidency? Is that why you're coming to? The king, the chair is in the United States on engagement and send his boss and say, y'all go gather and talk. President Weah is on an assignment with FIFA, and if this is about opposition seriousness, President Weah will be in the country, but the name to go talk to Militant which group? CDC, celebrating Militant anniversary. I have no problem with it, but I'm just going beyond, above, past the domain of this conversation to say that this is opposition unity. Then maybe one may agree with you, Winfred Bangura. We are reading too much into it.
Absolutely. So let me just go on to conclude. Yes, we are reading too much into it. And because we are reading into it, they think they're getting momentum. Purely. I mean, this is a carte blanche. We're giving this to them. But they know it's not about that. So let me say that in response to the question you asked about what the Unity Party is thinking, how do you expect the Unity Party to get worried about Militants Day? Seriously? You really think that the Unity Party, the government that is working and delivering for the people, will get battered with Militants Day celebration because opposition figures are going there to take pictures? So the whole government now should worry about that? Certainly not. Stanton, even if that gathering were for negotiation, the government and the party would not still worry. You know why? Because for the Unity Party and President Boakai, this is not about the next election. He has always stated that this is about the next generation. The president and his government are basically they're concerned about making the roads in the southeastern parts of Liberia pliable. In fact, an asphalt pavement is going to be on the way from Fishtown, I think, to Sasstown or Barclayville. There will be asphalt pavement over there. That is what they are concerned and working towards. The entire southeastern corridors, how they can connect the southeast. They are worried about the 4 lanes, the 4 express lanes that will be running from Douala or all the way into Bomi. The 4 lanes, they will have a toll gate. That's what they're basically doing. They're worried about solving the electricity problem in this country permanently. They're worried about providing increment for civil servant salaries. They are worried about attracting more foreign direct investment in the country.
Listen, I want to bring you back. I want to bring you back, Bangura. And I know, you see, when we drift and talk about all of these things that we know of, there's a reason why the opposition using this program to showcase opposition unity. There must be a reason. But what is that reason? Will Mr. Cummings draw the line? Let me come to Tambaye. And then that's what we left.
I want to comment on Mr. Cummings' question. Is it possible?
Yeah, then go ahead. But when Mr. Cummings draw the line, Winfred Bangura, to say this is it, this the red line, Joseph Boakai must go. If he doesn't, what's the outcome of this gathering? Is he ready to say the government has failed? I, Mr. Alexander Benedict Cummings, I have drawn the line, and this is it. Because once he go ahead to say the line is crossed, no more looking back, then we will go back into the photo that he will not be at the SKD having program with Joseph Boakai, right? We can go back and say, well, you are not going to have a county meeting with the old man. We understand that you have drawn the line, and this is it. When Mr. Cummings, in his address, in his speech, draw that line to say this government has failed, this government must go. Do you think he should do that? And he would do that, Bangura?
Stanton, he may do that. The euphoria in that place, the circumstances in that place may lure Mr. Cummings to do that. But what does it mean if he says that? What does it really mean? You talk about 2026. More than 3.5 years to election. Really? What are you talking about? What I want to say here is that I really feel that Mr. Cummings is caught up in a conundrum. This is a very tight spot for him. Mr. Cummings can't say, no, I don't want to go to Zwedru. He will not be seen as somebody who is doing business with the government. Mr. Cummings now goes to Zwedru. He is under an invitation from people who just disdained him and try to diminish his standing for any possible future collaboration. That Mr. Man, just know that you are a 1%er. He is in a very difficult position. What is the message? That's why I kept listening to you from yesterday. What message is he going to say? Is he going to point that it's time for the President Boakai to go? Is that the kind of message? Because just yesterday they said it was time for George Weah to go. So now they're going there now. The George Weah is going to be at the head of the ticket. So Mr. Cummings is going to be the vice president for that ticket and say, it's time. So the contradictions there are just too staggering, and it's going to be very difficult. So we'll just be listening to see how he navigates that. But it's going to be uncharted territory.
Again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Bangura. Before we bring in Tamba, I also do welcome to the show. We got to go back to Kev quickly. Kev, you say, listen, I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat something, but I'm getting frustrated. I'm not hearing that message, and I want to give you the chance, Kev. What's the message that will be coming from Grand Judah this weekend? Don't tell me, say, wait for it. No. We cannot wait. People are running, people are passing, people in the keke, people in the taxi. They want to know now, right now. What will be that message? Because you cannot tell me that Mr. Cummings will leave from over there without drawing the red line.
Stanton, the message is easy. Very easy. Just say Imam Bokar must go. He got to go. Look at the condition
Who
of
going to
the
give that
country.
message? Is that Cummings giving that message?
The opposition black.
Who will be speaking on that message that Joseph Boakai must go?
The opposition black.
Opposition black got to talk. Who is the person that will be talking?
You will hear it.
So you see, that's the problem. You guys are not, you see, Bangura, and that's why I'm going to force this.
No, but Stanton.
These are, you guys trying to pretend about opposition unity. Do not pretend opposition unity, Tamba.
Yeah, Stanton.
If you show you have caught, Samuel Detour is there. Everybody going there. Boba Dia is there. You show you have called an opposition program, then you just start away and say we must wait. Come on, man, that's a joke. Don't waste our time. No, you are not finished. Let's talk about Amy Kroma being appointed today. Don't waste my time.
Yeah, but
I said, we will win for Bangura. We are elevating this thing, and you guys say that's serious. What will be the message? Then you tell me, say we must wait. We must wait where?
But Stanton.
Yeah, let me get my take on this, Stanton.
If you want your
wait. Tell me wait. Let give me another 30 seconds.
Bangura and Tambalen to talk, you can do 3-way. But if you
gotta go. If you want to go. We're talking the show.
We have to talk.
If you want to go, you can go. I just gave you 30 seconds. You got no message.
Stanton. The opposition speaking with one voice. And the message here is Joseph Imam Bokar must go. And why he should go?
So we'll hear that tomorrow. We'll hear that tomorrow.
Joseph Imam Bokar.
Will we hear that tomorrow? When are you speaking on it?
Joseph Imam Bokar must go. That's the
message. Will we hear that tomorrow, Kev? Are we hearing that tomorrow?
The message will be loud and clear.
Are we hearing it tomorrow, Kev?
Sure, the message will be loud and clear. Stanton.
Thank you.
Stanton, you gave Tambaden.
What's your time to talk? Our time to talk. I just gave you 10 seconds.
You gave Tambaden a whole day to talk.
There you go, crying again. All you do is just cry.
It's rubbish. So let me tell you this. First of all, how can you give a man to talk that he don't even know that Joe we are on assignment in America? You say he there by his own will. Don't downgrade this show. People gotta be informed. Don't do that, Stanton. I know you want to make, but don't give the man chance to talk.
The man free to talk. Why he want to talk? You want correct him, incorrect him. Don't come on that great show. But I move on now. I want to say
you can't do that.
But Stanton, let me get my meaning now.
My man, but stop crying now. Coming to you. What you shit crying for? Go ahead, Tama.
Yeah, because all these guys calling my name tonight. Let me say something. Jacob say we are wasted oxygen. Kev is saying, we are saying nonsense. Emmanuel is attacking me because I call the opposition to order. Look, I don't care about slogans. I don't come here because someone pays me to come here.
You didn't call us to order. You said Cummings sue boycott. That way I called you to order.
Okay, all right. You call me to order. You call me to so. But let me just say what I'm going to say.
And look at that misinformation. It was Kev.
Listen,
in the back.
Listen, Kev.
Just in the back.
Listen, Kev.
You want me to put Bangura in the back for misinformation? Then you will not be on the show. You every day that misinformation you can give. Every day you give misinformation. Then you will not be on the show. But man, by that time I thought, man. Tama, go ahead and talk.
Yeah, please. Thank you, man. Kev, be quiet. Kev, slow your roll a little bit. Kev, please don't just. Please leave this guy, man. Let people speak. Let me tell you.
So don't start helping those
guys. We are quiet, we listen, and we wait for our time to chime in.
Carry them to Channel 3.
Contribute.
Let them talk.
Intellectually, when they give you 5 minutes.
Go ahead. Let's talk about the issue, Tama.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Let's go back to the issue. Look, we come here to speak because we care about this country. We want a vibrant democracy. And I was tough in my first round because we have heard this noise before. And as Bangura correctly said, Instead, I think you have read too much into this, and I do agree, because these people are celebrating their 22nd anniversary as a party, and they send out invitation to these political leaders and come and speak. For me, the most important speech in Zredru will be the speech of Cabinet Janet, former Justice Janet, because that's one person that CDC contributed to removing from office, and they impeached that fellow because he couldn't support CDC line. Look, you can come with slogans, but slogans doesn't put food on the Liberian people table. And I do agree with one of the speakers who said it is about the bread and butter issues. If you say Bwaka is going to, Bwaka must go, why must Bwaka go? What are you offering that's different that Bwaka is not offering today? Like ANC said they wanted to build a budget of $1.2 billion. Today we will have a $1.2 billion budget. You come with promises and say we're going to tackle corruption. This government has prosecuted more people, even though they have had little successes. But we have seen the courage and the willingness to prosecute people that we saw during the entire 6 years of George Manley we had CDC government. We have seen more suspension, even though we want fast action. We have seen the fight against drug has been escalated and accelerated. When during the 6 years under CDC, George Manley we had $100 million drug bust, and then the suspect disappear, and then they get freed.
You want that joke?
So no, it's not joke matter. It's not joke matter. You see, the opposition wants to meet. They should be serious.
Yeah, you gotta give the man a chance, man.
Yeah, if the opposition want to meet, and talk about real opposition unity, they should come together. This is not a retreat. This is not a strategy session. I have been to a strategy session in the opposition session, in the opposition group, where we discuss the future of Liberia and the important issues of bread and butter for the Liberian people, and how we're going to bring about leadership and change in the country. Not about slogans. We've seen people win slogans and have done nothing with it. So look, if the opposition want to get serious, we want to be serious. But we welcome a vibrant opposition in our country, because it is good for democracy. It is good for the ruling position to know that there's a.
Let me ask you a question, Tama. Are you concerned if let's just put all jokes aside and listen? Like I will always say, right? Mr. Comey is a good guy. President Ware is a very decent man. Let's put all that aside. If this group hold, is it a concern to you that Unity Party is in trouble? If this group hold.
Yeah, that's a very good question, Stanton. And let me tell you, if the opposition were to hold together the ruling position, not me personally, what I'm gaining, I'm doing this because of my country. But the ruling position,
we say to you, you support this.
The ruling position will be concerned if we have a united opposition. That's obvious in any democracy. If the opposition can come together, well, someone said earlier, these people have outsized egos.
So let's leave the outside egos. You say it will be a concern. Why should it be a concern for Unity Party?
No, because if, say, for example, we know that the CDC commands a 27 to 28% voting bloc in Liberia, and they have done it consistently over the last 2-3 elections. And we know that Unity Party commands almost the same 28, 29%. You always need third party. You always need other parties in the opposition to come together to win the presidency. And this is why it will be concerning for the ruling party. But they have outsized egos, and you know this.
So leave the egos alone. We're going to get to the egos. Let me bring in Acid. Acid, welcome to the show. It's good to see you. Acid, you just come in, so that give you time. Talk to us about the whole overview, the gathering in Grand Jided, and then I will ask you a few questions.
Yeah, thank you, and hi to everyone. Let me start up on this public medium to express our thanks and appreciation to Minister Steve Sikwa, who is the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, for letting us know that your busy schedule will not allow you to be at the program. We are hoping you will be with us in another program. We understand you work with the government, but it is our belief that You see Liberia above party. So thanks for working with us. And thanks for assuring us that someday in the future you will be with us. And also few of the other United Party folks who have reached out to us. We appreciate your reach out. This is what we want. The CDC is a party that welcomes everyone. That's why when President Weah took office, the vice presidential candidate of Mr. Boycott that time was appointed in his government. The vice presidential candidate to ALP was appointed in the government, as well as ANC, because the CDC believes in everyone. I just wanted to express our thanks to Barker's Minister of State and the other few United Party folks that reach out. And please do it. We are not going to hide this because it should be a public knowledge. It is left the United Party to kill themselves. We don't care. So start on to the issue of Grand Jide's gathering. I think it has placed the United Party in a very tough position. If you notice on Facebook, we had most of the guys posting about it confusedly. And it is strange to see people not eating their food in peace, but keep posting about something. It means that thing is giving us some tough times. Grand Jide is the place to be right now. The next government, so far so good, has assembled in Grand Jide after 2029. And if we mean opposition, we talk about Mr. Alexander Cummings, he's there. We talk about Simon Fremont, he's there. We talk about Mr. Musa Belete, he's there. We talk about Cabinet Janet, he's there. We talk about D. Max Kimia, His Excellency, he's there. And the rest of the folks you can think about. It tells you that the opposition has one voice. The opposition sees the rule of law to be important, for which Waka must go. The opposition sees the respect for turning positions to be important, for which Waka must go. The opposition sees the fight against drug not to equate hiding the names of big fetches, not to equate hiding any issue that has to do with arrest of people whose home cocaine were found to, for which Waka must go. The opposition sees the issue of targeting political opponents to be the thing of the past, for which this government was going. And in fact, as a matter of fact, that's why you see some United Party folks are reaching out, because they have seen what's at stake. And the truth of the matter, no matter how you cry, no matter how you worry, no matter how your food run your stomach, the opposition is together, inclusive of people in this government that sees that this, or that see, I will say, that this government does not have what it is to run the country. And that's the reason why some of us, we are so proud and confident that we've managed as a party to bring together every angle of the opposition bloc, plus some within the Rudy United Party who are currently are within the employed of the government. Why wouldn't you be happy of it? We are not listening to the noise, to the pain from the other folks like my brother Bangura, who, as a matter of fact, will come to the CDC very soon in the future. He has to, move on with life, so we understand it. But the truth of the matter is that the government is in worried. The opposition is moving on. The opposition has recognized their common. No, it's okay now. Let me end. You talk the whole day I talk. Bangura, I'm not here to hard things. You see me, I call the minister's name. President Biden can dismiss him tomorrow for all I care. I don't care. If he dismissing, he will come over. I'm only saying what I know, and that's it. You believe that your business, but I'm only saying the likes of you. One of the reasons why I don't get angry with you, Bangura, because I understand the deal. I know you will come back to the party. I know when the vice president spoke with you today and my brother Stanton, he was feeling so bad. Seeing all of these people together, it seems to be his vision of being president someday will not come to pass. So I understand what is going on with you guys.
When the vice president spoke to who?
With you and Bangura.
You got problem. You got problem. You got
You say
serious
what?
problem, Asa. You want to
You
spoil
better
your
talk.
talking point now.
A
The
liar.
bad president.
So again,
The bad president
Stanton,
calling me, he must call
I don't know why two of
Lying.
you will be in house.
Let me
Any
say
man turn
this
to
to
talk,
you.
Stanton, I
Put on
came
my
in, then you
propaganda.
talk.
You're talking now because you talking Tabata here.
So
The
yeah,
bad
right.
president.
Stanton, I am saying when the vice president, Stanton, yeah, give me okay now.
Propaganda there too.
Hey, Jacob, can you brother then give me a chance to join in,
I
please?
want to ask you some question, right? Let me serious for a second here.
We are
folks
serious.
are saying, what would be that message? Because they're going back to say, we saw it doing Dota. We saw it doing Chastilota. It's something that happened. Most recently, the CPP. Is this the opposition unity that you guys been talking about, that folks are wishing for? Is this it, Ase? Is this the opposition unity?
Well, Stanton, thank you for the question, but I want to beg my brother, you cannot equate the CPP's downfall to the CPP. That is not fair. Stanton, Mr. Cummins was the chairman of the CPP. The CPP won majority seats in the House. Stanton, Benenda Yue was the chairman of the CPP. The CPP was strong. Stanton, Yombli Kanga was the chair of the CPP. The CPP was strong. Stanton, Mr. Bwaka took over the person of the CPP. The CPP went in flame. Do not attribute the failure of the CPP to hold to the CPP. The failure of the CPP to hold is on President Bwaka, who did not exhibit any form of leadership. And you know, 4 chairpersons, 3 chairpersons turning the CPP was so strong. 1 person came, it went in flame. So let's come to the message in Zweju. I have said it, and everyone else repeatedly. Why should President Bwaka be kicked from office 2029? The Liberian people. He does not respect the rule of law. That is the message.
So that's
he
not
did
my
not
question.
respect any position.
I say,
That's the message.
Is this the opposition unity that
And
the
that's
Liberian
where I was.
people are looking for? Is this it, I say, or is
And that's
that which
where
is to come?
That's where I am coming. If you had listened to me earlier on, and most people, the opposition has been united on one front. President Bwaka must be kicked off, put there from office. The opposition is united on that front. That's the reason why you are seeing Alexander Cummins, Simeon Fremont, you are seeing Musa Belete, you are seeing Cabinet Janet, you are seeing D. Maxwell Kenya heading to Grenjide. They are using their own fuel, they are spending their own money, they are carrying their own security because they know what's at stake. And what's at stake is simple. Our country must return to normalcy, and the only way that can happen is for this president to be booted off office, because we all have seen how much of the damage he has caused to our country. So the opposition is unified. If you want to call that the beginning of physical unity, that's okay, but they are unified in one accord.
And we understand, but how do you call it? Is this the opposition unity the Liberian people are looking for?
Well, I don't know what else I can say. The opposition has been unified.
Yeah, we understand.
So they gathering.
We are talking about Ase, calm down. I beg you, Chief. The opposition men unified. They've been talking in broken pieces from different aspects. Is this it now? Have you guys come to a place to say, yes, we are moving in unison? This is it. The one that's here. We are not turning back. Will Mr. Cummins be speaking the language of seditions? And CDC will not look at Mr. Cummins and call him 1%. Is this it? Is this it where that Bernard Ewers say, yes, Mr. Bwaka got to go? We have never heard Bernard Ewers speaking that Mr. Bwaka must go. Anybody have heard that? No. So when I ask the question, whether this is the opposition unity, whether they are speaking in oneness, then it raises the concern that Mr. Cummins is not speaking to say Bwaka must go, Bernard Yue have never said anything negative about President Bwaka. Joy Howard Taylor just most recently, she was praising the government of its greatest achievement and that which is to come. The only people we can put our hands on and say they have declared this government to be a corrupt government, and government will go to Simon Freeman. And you guys from CDC, I'm not talking about CDC. So I beg you, let me step. I want to go to the nation to hear the people call in. But can anybody tell me? So I say I will come to you. Hold on 1 minute.
But so what you want to hear again?
30 seconds. I'm watching my cat. Don't interrupt the show. We have a good show. I beg you. I say
30 seconds, no problem.
I say, let me finish. Everybody will have the time to talk for 30 seconds. Yeah. But, and only but, can your people in the opposition or in position or no position, can they declare on the way to Grand Judah that this is it? Bwaka must go. You want us to believe that Cummings will say that tomorrow? You want us to believe that you were going to say that? They have not said anything that Bwaka must go. Bwaka is inept. Bwaka is corrupt. No, they've been beating around the bush. So I say, you will say you're beating around the bush. Is this the opposition unity we all were talking about and we want to see? Don't beat around the bush. Just be straight up, man.
Stand on, wait now. Your question of Bwaka must go, it will be confusing. Stand on. If I said I'm hungry, it means I want to eat. I'm not sure I should put in a sentence, I'm hungry, I want to eat, before you know I want to eat. Now, the thing here is two things.
This is politics. This is not about you being hungry. No, this is directed politics.
Stand on, I come in now.
Yeah,
you give me 30 seconds.
I
want to end. You gave me 30 seconds. So stand on is two things. Bwaka must go or Bwaka must stay. Are you saying they are saying Bwaka must stay and then they want to be president? Are you saying they are saying Bwaka should stay and they're going? They have said it repeatedly that Bwaka must go. That's the reason why Cummings wants to be president. That's the reason why President Weah wants to be president. So I don't get it.
I say, and the Liberian people will speak to this, right? Conor Gray, let me come to you your 30 seconds. I love for us to have a conversation, frankly, openly, Conor Gray. No secret talking, no behind the door, no. I say cannot answer the question. We have never heard Mr. Bernard Yue. I say, go on, he ran away. Mr. Bernard, you have never said Bwaka must go and Bwaka is a failure. Have you said that? Conor Gray? Have you heard it?
I've never heard it.
So, but I want to go deeper into this, right? Mr. Cummings have never said it. These guys say the country they have, the country they new leadership, blah, blah, blah. But they are not going straight there for the target, Tama. Who's the target? President Bwaka is the target. Jeremiah Koo is the target. What are they afraid of? Are they care dog? But Conor Gray, your 30 seconds, man. They gotta play fun, man. This is Tabata. Are they care dog?
I can tell you.
The camera and say it.
Stanton, for the opposition to coin one message, they firstly will have to agree about who goes first and second. It is clear that Mr. Weah can never go second. Not unless he does not have ambition to go into the 2029 race. That discussion, as Mr. Bangura said, is off the table. So now the scramble is on the second. But are those in our convention, have they resonated with the idea that we're fighting for the second position, or we're still coming together and then we'll decide as a unit who goes first? But I feel any future election among the coalition of the willing that involves Mr. Weah, that discussion of who go first is on Mr. Weah. Clear and blank. He cannot go second. It's uncompromising because he has been there before. And if he holds the ambition to go there again for a second term, that is off the table. Let's go to the second one. Not unless somebody is there to say they will talk Mr. Weah off from going into the 2029 election, which I don't see. That's a Herculean battle. But I continue to say, Mr. Stanton, this is more significant. The Zwedu Convention is more significant than any event around the world. Somebody said they gave somebody assignment to go watch football. Who gave me assignment? Is this not an assignment that is more dear to Mr. Weah? Let him tell us.
You're bad too.
Assignment.
But Jacob, Jacob, let me come to you before Bangura. Konogre, thank you, right? Jacob, though, I know your opposition, Jacob, but this is a simple thing. Is this the unity opposition that people talking about? And we have never heard Ben Ayure condemning Joseph. He will never condemn Joseph Boakai. Ben Ayure, let me tell you this. His son, Herman Pedro Costa, his political son, is celebrating President Boakai and Jeremiah Coon. Ben Ayure will go to that program. He will never say Boakai is a failure. Boakai must go. I dare you. When Mr. Comey said, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not here to be a spoiler for anybody. And I know Sedition is going to get mad at me. But that face no, Jacob, you left. We come to you, you left, Jacob. Jacob, other than scared, Bangura. Other than scared, they cannot take the heat. They better go, they're going to go quietly, but they cannot make it because I'm concerned. I begin to process this thing, Bangura. Ben Ayure has never condemned Joseph Boakai. He's still talking to President Boakai on a cover. Mr. Comey have never, you see, Emmanuel Gon, it happened for Emmanuel. Mr. Comey have never openly condemned Joseph Yima Boakai. Mr. Comey probably will not say Joseph Boakai is a failure to call. Listen, you can say the country is bad, but call the president name. Tell me, you getting what I'm saying? Call President Boakai name. Say President Boakai is a failure. He failed the Liberian people. He must go. We will not hear that tomorrow. I dare them. I dare them. So all of them kept Hassan and talking. Asif ran away, Emmanuel Joy ran away because they're all praying for Comey to do it. Check up. Yeah, leave me alone. You get me on the phone and fall asleep, you know that you can be talking plenty.
The reason why Jacob, Isaac, everybody tired. You can talk alone.
Yeah, you go with Jacob, go ahead. When you say, you go ahead. You get confused.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You sitting on the show. You know that President we have a wall assignment, and you yourself stated on the show that you get on a break, and they're talking something that don't make sense. How will you allow the platform to be that?
So what's your question?
That's the question I'm asking you.
That's not no
question. This man is heading a committee in the entire world, speaking for all color players.
So Malila can answer about John. We are in America, but let's go back to our show, man.
So you allow me to lower the level of the platform.
When we come to you, you will talk about this one. Kevin, we come to you. Everybody know that Joe. Everybody know Joe. We are here on assignment with FIFA. Jacob, let me talk to you real quick, Jacob. Answer my question, Jacob. Answer my question.
Yeah. First of all, it's understandable why Conor Gray, Mr. Bangura, Tamba, they all having really difficult time tonight. For one simple reason. They know the fact of the matter. They know that the coming together of the domestic opposition as a whole will put an end, to the United Party in 2029 electorally. They know. Because look at the percentage. The United Party won with the number of United Party won with can go on even on 8 years, there will still be space there. So they won the election by a narrow, tiny margin of less than 1% of the vote. So, but the coming together of the broader opposition electorally is game over for the United Party. They know that. And that's the reason why now I listen to Conor Gray, Bangura, and Tamba. If they are United Party strategies, there's some of the worst strategy that anybody can think about, because they are now pinning their hope. How will you pin the entire electoral future of the United Party on hoping against hope that the opposition may not unite? It's a losing bet. It's a losing bet. You hoping that Comey, Musa, and the other members of Ben Ayure and other people will not reconcile. They will not align and reconcile the differences to construct a single ticket. That's your winning strategy. Then there's a technical knock you out. I thought you'll be making an argument here to say we're going to win the election and defeat the joint any potentially joint opposition on account of our accomplishment. Then we can now go into the argument and try to put your accomplishment on the pedestal and try to analyze it. But to even say, oh, okay, the Unity Party is going to win because people now hold together, that is a very weak argument and it's a very weak analysis to base on. Stanton, on the question of the message, you know and I know, in fact, you provided some allocation here the other day, that there has been discussion among different actors in the opposition for the past over 2 years. Mr. Weah is talking to Mr. Billete. Mr. Billete is talking to Mr. Weah. Mr. Cummins is talking to Mr. Weah. Mr. Weah is talking to Mr. Cummins. Everybody, there's been a lot of background conversation going on. So, Grand Judah or Zwedru did not just fall from the clear blue sky. It is an outcome of engagement that some of who you are aware of, Stanton. So this is not an accident. Zwedru is not an accident. It is a deliberate coming together as a result of discussion that have been going on. Is a unified opposition community consummated? No, not by any stretch of imagination. Let's be fair to ourselves. But I can tell that these discussions are maturing, that there is a coming together happening gradually, and any opposition the coming together of an opposition community will be extremely formidable, and it's not going to be like before. Before me, everybody will learn our lessons. It's going to be something different. If these things finalize and if it comes to fruition, the new baby that will get birth from this pregnancy we're working on right now is going to be something that Liberian people will buy into, and will deliver the results that we all want as a country.
So you just confirm what we've all been saying on the show before. Exactly. There's no opposition unity there. So Bagura was right. Yeah, you're just going for a program. Hold on, Tama. You're just going for a program, and from there you will go home. There's nothing whatsoever. So the message coming from there. Thank you very much, Jacob. Unity Party will sleep. No, hold on, Jacob. Jacob, you're not talking now. Hold on, Chief. Yeah, you finish talking. You see, and this is what
Jacob, let's not send a message. Jacob, why you here to your head? Let's not send a message. Let the Unity Party say that they believe that. Jacob, why you here to your head? Right? You see,
we're going to get 30 seconds to Winfred Bangura and 30 seconds to come back.
Relax yourself.
10 seconds to Bangura and 30 seconds to come back.
Thank you, Stanton. Jacob, I saw a picture of you in our chat room. I've been laughing all day. I don't know who put that picture there. Yeah, I've been laughing all day.
Afubi did that, Jacob.
But here's what I want to say. Isaac was on the show you just left. I think Isaac gave us a lot of information. When he stated that the Minister of State wanted to have been there, but he's busy. And then he said the Unity Party folks. So it confirms what we have said. This was not any kind of strategic meeting. No, it was a celebration wherein they wrote all existing political parties in Liberia. This is the fact. For me, I did not know that they wrote all the parties. I just thought it was for opposition, but the wrote Unity Party. Isaac just said that. If this is true, then it shows a lot of deception coming from people like Jacob, Kev, Dr. Josh, and other people. Why you try to make this thing look like this is an opposition effort for you to go and meet and start having opposition collaborative talk? We want you to have those kinds of meetings. But certainly, you've been called. All political parties in this republic were called for celebration of the 22nd anniversary. You come on the show, you try to make it look as though it was specially engineered. I even heard you saying it was not an accident. This is hilarious. And the kind of propaganda is so cheap. See how Isaac just destroy everything here. So you got to be serious, Jacob. Not just you. Sorry to put you on the spot. You're my man, but you got to be serious. You can't come here and we're talking serious thing and you want to put comics into it. The other thing is that I know that your political leader says he wants to be president. Now you hear fronting for Cummins to be vice president. So what happens to the ambition of Musability? Okay, what happens to the CMC's dream? You sit on the street to compromise it. You call yourself a strategist. You speak loosely, you boy. You gotta put your arts together because you see, Stanton. When we come here to give more information to our people and to just let our people to know that the team you want to put up, whether you put that team up today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, that team is going to be defeated. That one is a given. So to say, oh, we didn't say it, so it means that it implies that You know, we didn't say anything. It's unfortunate, but don't try to make the people's program to look like something that you put together. You're just a guest. And by the way, what are you still doing here? You should be up there. Thank you.
Somebody, you want to go?
Yes, let me just add quickly, man. Look, Jacob, you've called my name like 5 times tonight, but let me just say this to you. As someone who have switched parties, 3 parties in less than a year, I think you may be suffering from what we call, delusion of grandeur, believing that you can single-handedly switch your fingers like this and then for the opposition to come together, trying to tell other people that we don't know the realities on the ground. We do understand the politics of Liberia. And we do understand that it takes more than just a celebration of a political party anniversary to bring political parties together, in a unity or coalition. Well, here's what I'm going to say tonight. We still believe that Liberia can be a society where we have a vibrant opposition. And I challenge the opposition tonight. They should prove us wrong. The doubters, the skeptics, to say the opposition can come together. They should prove us wrong. If the opposition can do that, then certainly this government has a challenge. But as long as they are unable to do that, and here's Washington, Cummings, and Uri and others are able to come out to say Walker is not doing well. I do agree that we are having met the threshold to get Liberia on the pace that we want. But this old man, Joseph Numa Walker, have done more in his 3 years as a president than some people did in their 6 years or even in 12 years. And the records are there. The country is opening up. People are feeling the result and the impact across Liberia. Roads, networks, anti-corruption fight, the fight against illicit drug, prosecution, suspension, and the list go on and on and on. And now we have a pending. You remember two shows ago, we talked about the Liberia Health Equity Fund. Today, the Ministry of Health, this week, have submitted a bill to the president to pass the Liberia Health Equity Fund.
I'm going to go by Leo, Minister of Health business. We're only 1 year. Yeah,
no, but I'm just saying to say that.
We got to go to the phone line. Let me go ahead to Emmanuel Josh here, but brother, thank you very much. I don't know what you're fighting Tama for, but
I know. I'm not.
Emmanuel Josh, what have you got?
The message people enjoying the country.
Dr. Josh.
Senator, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. This man.
And kept interrupting tonight.
Gather people around, telling them the more loaf can eat. This man who enslaved his workers. That time who enslaved his workers. Told the workers that who told the most low.
That's not true. I create jobs. I'm a job creator in Liberia.
Enslaving his workers.
And the records are there.
Let's go to Emmanuel George, guys. Let's go to Dr. George.
That video will be played. You can't joke. You're enslaving your workers. You in Liberia, you're slaves.
Dr. George, what do you have from Grand G? That right now the guys should be leaving from Musa Ability House early in the morning to be heading strictly towards Grand G. Or your political leader, Mr. Alexander Cummings, in whom I'm well pleased and love. He's part of the entire team. Our sister, Councilor Morale Yakula, is also part of the team. And a lot of your folks, Orosha, Good, they will be there. I want to say to you, though, what's the message here? The reason why I'm still pushing you for this, now we know it's not opposition unity. Now we know you guys were just invited to attend a program, a CDC program. You know, you want to be con as one of the opposition political party. Do you think Mr. Cummings will draw the red line tomorrow to say Bouaka is a failure, Jeremiah Cohen is a failure, the government is a failure, and the government must go 2029? Will he ever say that? Will he say that tomorrow?
First sentence. You don't go to a summit to talk or nitty-gritty things. You go to a summit to conclude issues. So this meeting,
is that a summit?
This meeting,
is that a summit? Can you just help me quickly? Is there a CDC program or summit now? Is it Bangura? Is it a summit? No, I just want to know. Listen, I like to beat on you because you are very careful with words. So when you use words, we gotta understand what you are saying.
Example.
Is this a summit?
Stanton, I'm giving an example. You don't go to a high. You don't go to a high power meeting like or convention like this to go and discuss.
Stop crying. You'll be fine. You'll just be fine.
I'm fine. You don't go to discuss nitty-gritty things. So I don't know why Bangura and my dear brother Tamani are just hitting the hair around the place, say this one, don't say this.
No, because we dismantle your argument.
You have not dismantled any argument. Yeah. Leaders were strategically chosen. And these leaders are having strategic meetings as they travel along the way. And they are having conversations.
Everybody was invited. Everybody.
Oh, is MDR there?
Everybody was invited. You all was invited.
Everybody is not.
So let me say this to you. Emmanuel, just hold on 1 minute. I beg you, Chief. If they were strategically chosen, so you are telling us that the chief of staff to President Barker would be present if he had an opportunity, though his schedule cannot permit him.
The chief of staff.
You invited. Oh, wait. The chief of staff to President Barker. You also invited Sam Koga. So when you talk about if MDR would be there, Sam Koga was invited as well. So you got to understand that. You got to read into those that were invited. Emmanuel, I don't think you informed sufficiently to discuss this issue. And it becomes to be an embarrassment, not only on you, but on me as a lead moderator on the show. And I begin to be very ashamed.
I don't know where your embarrassment.
You are inverting the question. You are inverting the question. You cannot come out to say, well, Mr. Cummings,
leaders were strategically
when you get to Stanton, the last 2 days, yesterday or today, they better give it to John.
Don't worry, we'll take it ourselves. We'll take it ourselves. So these leaders were
you still behind strategically, Dr. George?
He was invited.
You still behind strategically?
I'm strongly using that word strategic. I'm intentionally using the word strategic.
You are loosely using the word.
So because you have what they call it, the chief of staff to the president invited, you don't think it's a strategical reason he's being invited. You think people get sent invitations.
So you don't have always strategically invited.
But let me get on this.
Who invited that? We invited people that believe that President Barker must leave. Even those that in the government that believe that Barker must leave, must be booted out. They don't want we invited.
But
people that have the same mind that President Barker must be booted out of office. Even those
that chief of staff believe that President Barker must leave.
You can go there and ask yourself. You can go there and ask yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Stato, the man that was leading the show. Where was he? The man that led us show. Where was he?
Ask the question.
I think Stato, you may need to go to some political classes to understand how Liberia politics works. I'm thinking, you know.
Isaac, where now?
Will you guys allow me to
conclude? Who the minister?
So right.
Crying go to their
Cry was minister in our government. He went to UP program. So I think you understand how politics works. I put it outside so Baraka can know that people under him want to be put out. So I don't know if you that, you know, people that know will just be laughing. I don't think you understand how political warfare is
on the radio after invitation. These Unity Party people, you know, people in your party want you to leave for that.
But I
you think the information we can get, you think what we can get it for that they don't want Koga to be president, you think who can give it to all? You think that Unity Party people? Wait, man.
What do you call strategic?
Leaders were strategically invited to Zwedru. And these leaders are going. You should look at the sitting position tomorrow. It will give you an idea of the conversations they will be having tomorrow when we get into Zwedru. So when we leave that Zwedru,
what I do know is that this show is going to help the opposition.
The CDC got it right in the back. Wait, let that.
Yeah, what is going to help us to organize ourselves better? The conversation we are having. Are you part of it? Do you think that CDC convention will start a conversation we've been having for months? No, my brother. We have the people, again, let me say this clearly and intentionally, Bangura. Leaders were strategically invited to Zwedru, and these leaders were having conversations as they are traveling to Zwedru. And when we come from Zwedru, you're going to have an opposition leaders that are willing to continuously have conversation. At this time, we are working on things. So Zwedru gave us the opportunity to rally, to have conversations, to be around, and to support the CDC in the 22nd anniversary. I'm glad that and Samuel Koga is coming, because that is putting fear in Jeremiah Kuhn to know that one of his strong brothers is joining us in Zwedru. I'm glad that the chief of staff is coming, and this is the reason why Luther Tapper was on radio today asking for his own invitation to attend the meeting, because he know that great minds and strategic minds are meeting in Zwedru.
I strategically see that.
Emmanuel, you guys need a messaging. You don't have a united message. You don't have a united position.
Well, now, how can you start talking about the
then just saying Waka must go?
The mother is just getting pregnant.
It's just
how will you start talking when your wife when your wife told you that she was pregnant, did you start naming all the child in the world? You had to take time. You had to take it. You had to have.
No, I take names. I already knew. I said when I born child,
confuse the woman.
We gotta go, and I believe that our sister Lorena have to go. Let me say this: it's very important.
Why you worry about us? You're so worried about us.
It's very important to know, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having Thomas Fala on the show. One-on-one with the CEO. We'll be having Doug Cooper on the show also this weekend. We want to announce to you it will be a beautiful program. What happened with the Unity Party? That's Unity Party. What happened with CDC? That's CDC. These are my concerns. And before we leave tonight, I'd like to say to you, to each his own. Bravo to the opposition parties. But I believe Jose Yiman Braga have the message. If there is opposition unity, it is concerning. And if these forces can come together, I believe it's an earthquake. No sitting government will appreciate opposition unity, period. And Jacob, you know that. You can go up, you come down. No sitting government will appreciate any opposition unity. It is so damaging. But it will be better that a certain government will look at an opposition unity to do the right thing. Good governance, rule of law, and they will be able to implement that which is good for the people benefit. So what we are saying here, I wish the CDC program well. The keynote speaker, Mr. Alexander Cummings, I wish him well. And we'll listen to his message. Spoon is present in Grand Judah. Spoon will be in Grand Judah. Musa Belete, Kabina Jane, Ben Layuri, Simon Freeman, Joel Howard Taylor, and the rest of them. It will be a great occasion, a great program. President George Manor, we are the former president of Queen Make it because You have a scheduled FIFA assignment. You will know his history in football. We know who he is. We understand he's an icon. And this assignment was given to him by the FIFA, and he's honoring the assignment. But I believe, what I know, he will be present by way of Zoom, and he will address his folks. As we move forward, we want a better Liberia, folks. If the opposition unity may come up today and draw the line in the sand and speak for that which is needed so badly in our country, the people will decide. But make no mistake, if the opposition slip, unity party remain. And though you don't want to hear, depending on which side you find yourself on, Liberia will always be Liberia. We have an issue in Unity Party that this government have to correct. And this government is trying to do that which is so right. We have the border issue. We have the investigation whether they won on the $10 million project. We have homelessness and joblessness. We have the drugs issue, $20 million, no arrest has been made. We have some development today, but we'll keep it for the appropriate time. This government have to address this issue. The internal fight within Unity Party. Gafan want to be president. We saw women pay on the show. My fellow Liberians, it is a hard time right now on a unity government, but guess what? They can solve it. They have time. It's not easy. That wish we all need to strive for is for a better country, a better nation. We have tried George Manawia. We have tried Joe Howard Taylor. But if this is the way to go, the CDC said to Mr. Cummings, is Mr. Cummings bringing light to the darkness, the dark part of CDC? It's up to you to decide. But this government have to look at the bigger picture right now and understand that if they continue on this track without doing that which is right, the promise that we made to rescue the country, to rescue the babies, to rescue our healthcare system, to rescue our education system, to rescue our military men and women, to create jobs, we must live up to those commitments. There's no time for an excuse. Enough is enough. It's time to rescue. We're going to follow tomorrow. John Spoon tomorrow. We have a special edition here on Spoon. The takeaway will be here 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Liberian time to talk about this issue. And then we'll talk to some of the political leaders that will be present there tomorrow. So till we meet again, have a wonderful Friday evening. Thank you for joining us. We love having you. We appreciate you. This is where we all that disagree on national issue come to agree and discuss the issue. There's no hate. It's all in the interest of Liberia. May God bless you. May God keep you. Long live our country. Long live Liberia. And have a wonderful evening. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. Good night, Liberia.
I'll tell you, Spoon 107.5 FM, broadcasting programs of information, education, and entertainment. So many thanks to you for listening and for watching the show. And the show returns tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. From my end, yes, I always say, always look out first, whatever you do, and have yourself a wonderful weekend. Again, my name is Slogan. You from one jam, to spoon. Yeah, to spoon. If you eat a pan, regular, my brother, to spoon.